I love you. Are we unmuted? Are we live? Are we live?
Oh, we're live. We're live.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So behind the times I am. Where's my thing at?
I'm sorry, you have to ask that question.
It's fine.
Distant nerding.
Hey! What's up, everybody? I don't even have my headphones on.
That's going
We
great.
can't hear a
This
word.
is already going amazing.
It's already we're fucked. It's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned into our Thursday monstrosity. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the build. We are here. We're having fun already, and by fun I mean I'm fucking everything up. It's fine. Young Phil is late.
No, Malort, Sandra. No.
Oh, just you wait. Young Phil in the building. Jen right next to me here. Of course, Shadu and the Graveyard himself, Chicago's favorite son. And by favorite son, I mean the beard himself.
I'm just the guy attached to a beard.
Attached to Graveyard.
Yes.
How
Before you got home, we were talking about how the beard actually has a beard coordinator, which is very similar to an intimacy coordinator, and
That makes sense.
everything has to go through that
Mhm.
before it gets
Yeah.
to the beard.
That
So,
tracks. That 100% tracks.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we jump into all of the fun, of course, we are brought to you by the good folks over at Debbie.
Pew, 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 pew.
Right. Debbie is a brand of energy drinks created to help focus, concentration, reaction time with no jitters or crash. Debbie contains no maltodextrin, no sugars, no fillers, no artificial colors or dyes. Find out more about Debbie at www.debbie.gg. Use the code NERDING10 and get 10% off your order. All the delicious flavors that Debbie has, but also I am on a mission to get some of those new Japanese flavors. So that when we go to Anna Medford, we have a bunch of Japanese flavors. They also have 2 exclusive solo leveling flavors for solo leveling, the new anime, like the hit anime that's going nuts right now. So I definitely need to get those before we go to Anna Medford. Was that in a couple of weeks now?
Like a little more than 20 days.
Yeah, something like that.
Ooh.
It's like three weeks at this point.
What are you counting?
Apparently no, I don't know. I have no joke for that. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into this. I'm very excited for tonight. As you all can all kind of tell, we're all really excited for tonight because everybody
I already confessed my undying love to him. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's just move this along.
and it's just because everybody is on the show tonight, right? Usually we don't have everybody on the show tonight.
Well, I
Everybody-
mean, James
Why?
isn't here, but
Well, yeah, it's Thursday.
yeah.
because it's exactly. The whole problem is it's Thursday. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna delay this much more. This avian creature is blowing up and pretty much the most viral bird on all of the internet right now, and that's including these incredibly smart parrots and when I'm talking like the African grays that can like tell you what material. Weird. I'm throwing this out too much, ladies and
Why
gentlemen.
don't you just read the script
Yeah,
that I
we
provided
have
for
a
you?
script for you right
Script, and I
here
don't-
on the document.
A different script. I started my own, and then they started theirs. Now it's combined.
Yeah, there's no intro on here, so that's why I was doing that. So
Today's guest is an avian op-ed columnist who flew into our hearts in a 2006 sketch review in Chicago, but really became our uncaged educator when he perched regularly at the Paper Machete, performed at the Green Mill Lounge. I think he brought Josh Zarigan, his handler, with him. I'm not sure. He might be there. Let's welcome the bird, the myth, the legend, Chad, and maybe Josh.
What? What? Yeah! I see Skip Redstone's in the chat. What's up, bud? How are you? I was too busy putting it in my stories on the Instagrams. That's what I was just like, hang on, I'm live. Like I'm like furiously phone texting. Like, guys, in my story. I'm here. And then I had to figure out what song I wanted. And then I had to figure out an image to throw up there. And I was like, I don't know. Do I want to
Oh, I know
like
that
a little Pusheen on a bike? And I was like, oh, then you got to scroll around with your hands, and I barely even have any. And you're just like, and do you ever find that? Like, you click on the thing, and then it, like, goes over the thing you're trying to, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Happens all the
I
time.
hate it. I hate it. Instagram, do better.
It should
Oh,
be
hey, guys.
Instagram, just read our minds.
Do
Yeah.
better, Instashman.
Look, you can already track us. Just go the extra step. Just hack into our brains.
95% of the time, if you run into me on the train, first off, say excuse me. If you see me sitting there with my phone going, dang it, stop it, it's because I'm trying to post an Instagram story. It's just
Well,
like,
Me too.
what train though? Are you taking the L? Are you taking the South Shore? Are you taking?
all right, easy. You've been here before. Take it easy.
I just want to know.
Oh,
what
are you
train to run
taking the
into
blue
at.
line or are you taking the yellow line? No, let me ask you a question. How's Wrigleyville these days? No, I'm on. So if I were to take the train, which I often do, it's usually the brown line just because of my proximity to Uptown. But then you take the bus because, like, you don't want to do the red line because it always smells like pee. Which is not to say there's anything wrong with the red line. It's the Cubs fans. So that's the problem. Like, I don't have a
Very
problem with the band Fish. I have a problem with the fans.
So,
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
see that. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
mind it.
piss. In honor
Yes.
of Chad being on the show, I'm taking a fucking shot.
Oh, Malort. You got some
My
Malort.
king, my juice. Oh, I should go get some. I don't know. We don't have a break. When I do, if there is a moment, I will go and I will get some.
I am
It's
absolutely
like right over there.
I'm regretting it because I fucking hate Malort, but I'm doing it for you, bro.
I don't know anybody that's just like, delicious.
I
I feel like if anything, they're just like, yep, that's it. I did it. Must be beginning of the night. Nice pull.
it looks.
That's a hell of a pull, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna regret this here in about 3 seconds.
Here comes
Yeah,
Fred
He
Tire.
really is.
All
Chuck
right.
Stillwell, how are you?
Great.
Sandra Bay, I see you tuned.
To the worst piss in existence,
Yep.
Jetsons, we love you.
Cheers.
Tonight's the night you fight your dad.
Is that your first time having it, Phil?
No, this is
Okay.
my third time.
Okay.
This is your first time?
This is my third time.
Sorry, Phil's
Oh,
dying.
only your
Third
third?
time. Yeah, it's always the third
Oh.
time. That's the time that gets
He's-
you.
He's a Cali kid. He barely knows what Malort is.
No,
It's
here's
just
the-
You
spicy
know,
for you.
Here's the problem.
us
is I already know
Midwesters.
fucking disgusting taste is gonna be in my mouth for the next 30 minutes. So that's great.
Yeah, because it sticks with you.
You sh-
You've been claimed.
Yes. You
Yeah.
have been changed on
One
a
of us.
cellular level.
Absolutely.
Welcome to
You don't take Malort. Malort takes you.
There you go. There you go. But again, in honor of Chad being on the show, I had to take a shot of Malort. So
Wait, I think you can see it. There, like, take a look.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, there you go.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
That's my badge. That's how you know I'm an
Your
officer.
badge of honor.
I don't even have to show you
Officer
my ID.
Malort.
You see that? People are like,
Officer
yes,
Malort.
officer, what have I
Malort.
done wrong? Officer Malord?
Yes, that's what I did.
My lord. Skip
Malort,
Redstone says,
Malort.
I had Malort for the first time when I was in Chicago this year. I'd drink it over Fireball, Goldschlager, or Mad Dog 11? I've never even heard of that. Isn't that 2020?
Wow.
Whatever.
Woo!
I don't even know. Is that
Like-
a barrel-aged Mad Dog?
I don't know. But over
No, that's
that,
just the
wow.
Mad Dog you've left in your car for 11 years.
Warm.
I've
Yeah, that's
gotta
how you know it's fresh.
I've got to thank
There you go.
Ming Chen for the Malort because he introduced us to Malort. So, fucking Ming.
Nicely done. Thank you, Ming Chen.
All right. So, Phil, get us started. We've got some questions for this sassy bird.
So we're going to start off with this. On our show, we have a segment called Growing Up Geeky.
Okay.
Now, we know you grew up on a lot of geeky things, but if we ask you, what did you grow up on? What kind of geeky things did you grow up on? What did you geek out on as a kid?
Well, canonically, I'm only 19. But in bird years, I believe that makes me like 5. So I guess I could still be considered a kid. I don't know. I feel like I look good. Let's see. My go-to geekery is gonna always be pinball. And that's like, and I mean, we're going deep. Like, that's a deep geekery. That's a, like, you have to shut it down after 2 hours geekery. Where I'm like, after a while, you're like, hey, man, we would like to talk about anything else because none of us know what the hell you're talking about. But if I were to pick a mainstream geekery, I feel like a little bit of Star Wars and a little bit of, I don't know, Star Wars, I think.
I thought we
Since you asked, I don't like to be put on the spot.
I thought we don't talk about Star Wars.
Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to do that. I was wondering if somebody was going to go, I thought we were going to talk about it. Good, finally. Oh, you guys see that shit-ass trailer for Starfighter? It made me so mad. They're like, here we go, the big reveal, this trailer for Starfighter, and it's just the title. And I was like, guys, guys, come on. Just, if it's not ready, don't show it. Don't turn on the oven light if it's not done baking. I don't want to see it.
Right. Yeah.
Well, don't tell me you're making a cake unless you've made the cake.
They could have done some like behind the scenes stuff or something.
You could have
like,
just
hey,
interviewed Ryan Gosling.
Yeah,
you could just been like, here's Ryan Gosling eating some Mentos, and be like, I'm just popping some Mentos on set next to an X-wing.
Yeah.
No.
You're right.
Just here's the title, which we already knew.
Right.
So boo.
We just done
Next.
a weird font.
Next.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
my
I wanna
ultimate
know who-
geekery is pinball. Sorry.
So are you a pinball wizard?
There has to be a twist, and there is one. I do love it. I can't actually play. I'm very wee, but I do love watching it. It's one of your greatest inventions next to mozzarella sticks, humans, is the art of the pinball. But you were gonna ask me a question, and I interrupted. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I
Hot.
pinball is definitely an interruptible topic.
Yeah, as in you need me to stop talking about it, and I agree.
No, you're fine. I was just gonna ask you which was your favorite droid, because I know you have a favorite.
I do. I have several favorites. I don't know. It's whatever. You know, it's one of those things where someone's like, what's your favorite something? You're like, well, when I'm in this kind of mood, it's this. And when I'm in this kind of mood, it's this.
Exactly.
So, like, what is my mood today? It's like one of those mood boards on your refrigerator where you're like, am I sassy? Am I shy? Am I angry today? Am I feeling exhilarated? I think in this fall weather right now, I'm gonna be on the IG series. So that's going to be where I'm at right now.
Assassin droids, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
And not the HK assassin droids, which I'm really sick of people commenting, being like, you didn't mention the HK droids. I'm like, I get 10 damn minutes. Yeah, I would love to spend an hour talking about droids, but we didn't have an hour.
We're talking about droids in the modern era as far as Star Wars. So I mean, like, I understand where you were going on that. Like, I know HK droids. I know where that's at. Yeah. Assassin droids before IG units were a thing. So I mean, like, I understand that. But I mean, like,
we're not talking about the pre-wars,
right?
We're talking about the current Star Wars,
right?
Yeah,
right.
Talking about Legends. Yeah.
And I also think that that's too deep a dive for a mainstream audience to be like, guys, I don't know how much time we like. I could be like, hey, do you really want to go deep? Let's really go deep. Let's talk about that time that the Empire made a bunch of human-looking droids. Let's go down that road.
Yeah.
And it's like people in the audience is like, I didn't know they did that. I'm like, yeah, because you never read the comic books. Right. Anyway, are we talking about the Timothy Zahn books? Are we going to do that? Is it the Legends series or whatever they call it?
And if we're going to get into comic books, we're talking about fucking, space bunnies, So
yeah, exactly. Like, how much do you want to do this? There's a lot of that, I feel like, in mid conversation, like where I'm like, how far do you want to go?
Well, we're not a mainstream audience.
No, I know you're not. I'm just saying, like, in a situation where
how
I'm
far
like,
do you want to go?
Yeah, it's like when they're like, when you're like, hey man, you want to get some spicy food? I'm like, how spicy? Like, are we hiccuping? Are we doing like Sean Evans levels of spice, or are you just like, hey, we just want to hang out and have a good time?
Are we doing Korean death spice?
How many peppers on the menu on Grubhub are we clicking on?
All of them.
Literally,
because I like to roll it forward like I'm punching it. Just like, yeah, I won't go full power on this. See where this goes.
In Seattle, I have a buddy who Korean guy. He always, anywhere he goes, he has to get the spiciest thing on the menu. So we go to this pho place. And he goes, what's the spiciest pho that you have? And the guy goes, well, there's this death pho. And he goes, death pho. Okay. how spicy would you say that is? And he goes, well, I mean, you know, do you want it to be like normal spicy, like white people spicy, or are you looking at like Vietnamese spicy? And he
Are
was
you
like,
ready to be a professional?
yeah, he's like Vietnamese spicy, and he brings it out, and there's a guy sitting next to us eating the death
Death pho.
and he's like, oh my god, it's so spicy. You shouldn't get this. This is a bad idea. And,
Oh,
and
that sounds like a yes to me.
he goes, bring me Thai spicy, right? So he
Boom.
brings it out, and he takes the first sip out of it, looks over, and he goes, not that bad.
Right? It's never that bad,
No,
especially
but-
if you're eating pho with people from Indiana. This is not a dig at you, Gritter, but like all my producer's from Indiana, and he's always just like, he always has to remind me like, hey Chad, I think mayonnaise is spicy. So I'm just like, okay.
That's
Graveyard, I
that's-
feel like with your beard and hat, you can handle some spice.
Oh, I can. When someone gave me Carolina Reaper, they go,
Nice.
"Hey, I just bit it and ate it," and like, yeah, I regretted it, but I had to do it. My wife,
Yeah, it's
goes-
not.
She's like,
You don't want to do it again,
right?
but it was fun. It's something you could do
Yes,
if you had to, like a pull up. Like you don't want to.
Right. He regretted that as much as I regretted taking that shot of Malort.
Yeah, but I do that stuff all the time. But then I have my oldest kid loves spicy food. We eat
Nice.
spicy food together. My other kid goes root beer spicy. I go,
Duh. We're gonna work on you, kid. We're gonna ease you in.
Sometimes
We'll
you
take our
gotta
time.
build the stomach lining. Sometimes
Right.
you
It's
gotta
true.
build it.
I'm
It's-
Hispanic. That's sacrilegious, man. Just
Born
I-
to
Oh
do it.
man.
oh yeah, this area I walk in the Mexican restaurant, they go, here's their salsa. I'm like, can I have the staff salsa instead? I know I'm white
Yeah.
and pale.
Most of the time, I walk into a Thai restaurant, people are like, "How fast can you run?" And I'm like, "I'm here to eat." And they
also I'm a
respect that.
bird. I'll just fly.
Yeah. I think if
Right.
anything, they just look at me and they're like, "Could be delicious." I'm like, "Am, but currently have a job, so be cool, man. Be cool."
I'm currently
Yes.
gainfully
I'm
employed.
currently
Please come
on
back
the
to me
clock,
later.
so let's wait till I retire.
Right.
I'm sure I'll be aged to perfection.
So, have you grown up in Chicago in your birdiness?
In my birdiness. Let's see. To begin with, I'm from Laguna Beach, California, is where I was born and raised, and then brought to Chicago in 2006. And then, so kind of. I've been here longer than I was in Laguna. So.
You know that accent definitely says Laguna Beach.
Oh,
Yeah.
appreciate it. I'm just representing best I can. I feel like if I'm gonna look like I'm made out of Laffy Taffy, I should sound like someone who like knows where really like a good vegan place is. Yeah, no, dude, I got you, bro, I got you.
So, do you
Yeah.
prefer the ocean or do you prefer the river?
Ocean, always.
Ocean.
Ocean,
Oh, yeah.
salt water. It's supernatural. Lakes, like to me, it's just like to me, the Lake Michigan is like a pool in like an ashtray filled with condoms and dead gangsters. But like if you go to the ocean,
Sound-
there's something natural and primal about it.
Yeah, that tracks.
But
That's actually
no,
the Great
but
Lakes.
no one's dying the river green to go into the ocean.
They dye the river green because they need to do something to convince the tourists that this is how it's supposed to look. Chuck Stillwell says, "Gotta build that mouth callus." Okay.
That's
mean-
actually that's the person that first showed me your videos.
Oh, what's up, Chuck?
Stillwell.
Hello, Chuck.
He is my Asian husband.
Oh.
I have all
Do
different.
you have several flavors
cultures?
of human for husbands?
Yes, yes, I
Awesome.
do. Chris Evans is my Dorito husband.
Cool Ranch. Is there like a sign-up sheet to join? Because like I want to be like the banana Laffy Taffy husband.
Okay, you're officially my banana Laffy Taffy husband.
Dope.
And how did you know
Nailed
it was my
it.
favorite?
Well, are you a banana Laffy Taffy person?
I am.
I do actually love banana. Yeah,
Okay. I feel like
So,
that's
should-
controversial.
Did they explain that
Yeah.
Shadu is her son?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I
my
don't know
son.
what's happening. Hello,
Yeah.
what's up, son?
Hi.
What flavor are you? Okay. Okay. We found the line, everyone.
Whatever you want me to be.
Oh, no. His line is this. Hold on. Where's it at?
Oh, God. No.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh no, here he goes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
You all
I
heard
guess
that too, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. How stoned him?
Favorite sound. He loves the sound of this voice. Just,
I don't though. That's
Oh my god.
I
I'm
have-
so glad you could all hear that too. I was really scared. I was like,
I
oh,
say
be
long,
cool,
I
man,
said
be
son.
cool.
promise.
only a minor hallucination.
Oh, good. The minor ones are the best ones.
It's not just drugs, I promise.
Good.
Oh gosh.
It
Good,
may
Yeah,
because
Phil's
we're
gonna
on
do that.
several tonight, I think.
Oh, yes.
Flared
We are.
bass, says Sandra Betty. Dope.
Yeah.
Flared bass.
Flare base.
Hot! Oh, this is already taking me to a place. Happy to be there.
We are happy to bring you to that place.
Yes!
Your,
So what do you guys
your
do for
chaos,
fun around here? Yeah, oh no, we
Your
are.
chaos matches our chaos.
Cool.
What do we do for
Chaos
fun?
represent.
Should do. That's what we do.
I mean, yeah. I don't know.
What's the Lego that you're building right now, young Phil Meow?
So I right now am taking apart the orca from Jaws.
Oh, from Jaws, in
Right.
honor of the 50th.
Right, so I can rebuild it.
I have seen Jaws 20 times in the last 6 months because of this
Oh,
anniversary.
Yep.
Every time
Oh,
someone's
my
like, "Hey
goodness.
man, come over," and I'm like, "What are we doing?" They're like, "We're watching Jaws." I'm like, "Oh." This is now. I've seen Jaws more times than I think anyone has seen Jaws.
You want to
Because
talk
of this
about
50th
the
anniversary.
version of the shark?
I'm happy to talk about it. Look at that. Hey, buddy. What are you about? You munchy?
Oh, you know,
You
I'm
feeling munchy?
absolutely munchy.
Yeah, that's how Bruce sounds.
Exactly.
I-
Oh,
yeah.
I feel like sitting there watching the movie Jaws is rough now because every time the shark pops up, all I can do is go, "Hey, hi,
morning.
ah, nom 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 nom."
Remember,
Spoilers for
Bruce.
Jaws.
yes. Remember, if you play Jaws in reverse, it's about a shark that gives people back arms and legs.
Oh, that's a good call. That's I
Really,
haven't
he's-
watched Jaws like that.
He brings people together.
Truly.
Literally.
At the end, you just have you have a good old birthday party. At the end, it's just a lonely dude on the beach.
There you go. There
Poetic,
you
if you ask me.
go. So, Chad, I heard you got a glow up that Andrew Marchetti
That's
got you
true.
a little glow up in 2020.
That's true. Take a look.
Oh yeah,
You see it?
little
Mhm.
nip and tuck
Andrew's,
here and there.
Andrew's my stylist. I trust him with my life.
Oh, yeah.
He set my eyes forward so they're more predatory.
Mhm.
Gave me a bit of a color sitch. Made me a little
Yeah.
more three-dimension. Yeah, Andrew Marchetti. Check him out. That's Proud Fist Puppetry, and also Dead Reckoning Theater. If you want to Google something tonight, he's got shows coming up. He does this show.
Oh, awesome.
Since you asked, he does this show where he brings around this little like it looks like a little how do I describe it? Like a dollhouse, kind of like a haunted house decoration that you'd buy at Spirit Halloween that you can put on your table and you plug it in and it lights up. Except that it like opens up like a pop-up book and like inside it's the story of the beer witches. I don't want to spoil the story for you, but it's like the history of beer making and its connection to witchery. And it's all these little paper puppets that come out. It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
that's
welcome,
awesome.
Andrew. If you're watching, there's a free plug for you. You can call me later.
Kind of absolutely want to go watch that now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right
that
now.
sounds really neat. When I was in Scotland, I actually ate at the witchery by Edinburgh Castle, and
Hot.
it's where the witches. Yeah, the witches were. That's where they were in prison, and so. But it was.
Oh, I know. I saw the
It-
pop-up book.
Yeah, but it's a great little spot on the Edinburgh, right next to Edinburgh Castle. So
Get
Are
after
you
it.
saying
That
that
was cool.
are you saying that early colonialism is the cause of people not drinking beer and burning witches?
See, here's the thing. I agree up to the point where you're saying not drinking beer because I feel like a lot of early colonials like beer. So, yeah, maybe. But if you have a problem saying colonialism, at least you're on the right side of history.
I am. Yeah. It's very true. I get tongue-tied.
Yeah. No, because you couldn't drink the water because the water was all icky.
It was all
So
icky.
you had to drink beer.
Yeah, big bummer there. Brag.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's I tell my wife that too. I can't drink the water. I can only drink beer.
Yeah, yeah. I am hydrating,
So-
but I'm
there
hydrating
you go.
safely.
There you go.
Exactly.
Especially on the high seas.
It's
Yeah.
essentially bread. It's just bread. That's all I'm
Mhm.
doing. And
Yeah.
birds, we love bread. So
That's right.
Yeah.
Bread.
natural pecking order, babies.
Oh.
I may have an all-in-one brewing system in my living room at all times. So.
Oh, I thought you were
Oh.
getting. I thought that was a metaphor, and I was like, "Go on." Where's this poop metaphor going, bud? But now I get it. I too have an all-in-one brewing system. I'm like a Mr. Fusion from Back to the Future 2. Whatever you put in, it's giving me power.
It just depends how much spicy food I eat.
That's true.
And,
How fast can you drive?
And you just said the magic word because Graveyard hates Back to the Future.
Do you really, Graveyard?
I
have
do.
questions.
Yes.
First off, what about it? What hurt you in your past that you hate joy and fun so much that you could watch a perfectly innocent trilogy like Back to the Future and go, next! You're one of
Well-
those guys that plays Radiohead at bars.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Oh.
Come on, man.
Yeah, of course,
Okay.
of course. But I
Alright,
love.
I wanna
horror
go- I wanna
more
go
than
deep.
anything else.
I also love horror movies.
But
Graveyard.
I think that it spits in the face of time travel rules.
Oh, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, anybody that watches Back to the Future and goes, well, that sells me. I'm in on time travel. I'm like, I have a serious physics lecture for you that
Yeah.
you need to watch.
I
Because
don't-
none of that's how that works.
I mean,
You
I
don't say that Christopher Lloyd's wild ass hair and his nuclear jumpsuit didn't crack time travel. I feel like the show is about like Marty McFly dies and this is just like his last moments for 3 movies.
And his last moments, he's dreaming his mom trying to bone him. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not here to judge anybody. in
That's
their
called-
last moments. I don't know. Your brain does weird shit, man. What
That's
can I
called
say?
Sigmund fucking
We
Freud,
don't
dude.
kink
Yeah.
shame here, guys.
Yeah, we're not
Come
kink
on.
shaming.
We're not king
Well-
shaming at all.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it did predict that we were gonna have like, Jaws 18 by this point in time.
It's true, but instead we're celebrating Jaws 1 for the 50 millionth time. And we didn't get the 3D that we wanted, but they did make a Jaws 3D. They did predict Biff Tannen taking over the world, though.
They did.
That was
Yeah,
pretty
that is, yeah, that was
Yeah.
very prophetic. Yeah.
You know
they
what's
did-
funny? I
they
think
didn't
about
stop
all
it.
the time how much he is fucking Biff Tannen.
Except he's not as smart as Biff Tannen, which is
Exactly.
even worse.
Which is hilarious.
He's like a melted Biff Tannen. It's like if Biff Tannen did whatever happened to the Toxic Avenger and became even more disgusting.
Oh man, you missed it about 3 weeks ago on our so we do a game show on Fridays, and we have,
I'm in. I'm
Yeah.
in. Tell me more.
absolutely, man. So
I love Triv. Give me some
so-
Triv.
and yes, we do a lot of that. We actually do a nerdy Jeopardy, so you'd probably be
Hot.
down for that, dude.
In.
But so somebody said something about Jabba's sail barge, and I was like, I had nothing to do with any of that. I wasn't on I wasn't on Jeffrey the Hutt sail barge.
Yeah, I feel like Jabba the Hutt's more articulate than Trump. but anyway.
I wasn't on Jeffrey the Hutt's sail barge. I had
Oh,
nothing
Jeffrey
to
the
do
Hutt. That's
with
pretty good. I like that. Wanga.
And we
I'm in.
convinced someone that's on the show to do the whole Instagram story about that too, and just
Yeah.
Yeah, so now if you go to Screen Crush, it's on their page.
So, oh,
Yeah.
really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
So my favorite part of any Star Wars movie is in Return of the Jedi, and this encompasses every Star Wars movie because there's a moment in Return of the Jedi when D2 and C3 get to, that's what I call them because we're friends, when he goes
Yeah.
to
We actually
D2,
are-
what's up, bud? Beat Borp, I get it, baby, I get it.
are
No,
friends.
it's when 3PO and D2 show up at Jabba's palace in the beginning of the movie, and they go down the stairs, and there's that weird little spacey lo-fi music playing in the background, and there's that weird like dog frog at the front that starts barking at him, and they bring him to
Yeah.
the front. And Bib Fortuna is just like, hey, Jabba, wake up. And Jabba's like, what? And the whole audience is like, oh, shit, that's what Jabba looked like in the first time you all saw it because then they retconned it. But anyway.
Yep.
So there's Jabba, and Jabba starts talking to C-3PO and R2-D2, and C-3PO goes, good morning. And R2-D2 goes, and I quote, what the fuck? Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it. You will never hear it the same way again. I watch it 1,000 times. I would just every time I watch that movie, I'm like, go back. Because
Makes me
DQ
wanna
just
watch
looks at me and
Jedi.
just goes, "What the fuck?" It gets me every time. I'm gonna
Oh, yeah,
find it on
That's
my
why
phone.
Return of the Jedi is the best Star Wars.
It's
movie.
just
I'm
ma-
finding it on my phone.
I mean, 3PO has all the languages he can speak, and R2 is a sassy cuss machine.
He's just a sailor. He's just swearing like a sailor.
Yeah.
Just a tiny little trash can with a trash.
No,
mouth.
he's constantly getting bleeped.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole time. You can't listen to a single word he said.
Right.
Return of the Jedi. I'm
And he knows
Googling.
everything.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
just
no, he's-
can't unbleep him.
What I do love about that is that they made him even more cool in the prequels. And then you were like, well, where the hell was that in these movies? Like, he can fly? The hell, man?
Where are the fucking thrusters?
Where were those fucking thrusters? I'm Googling this while I'm talking to you. You guys do your thing.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna find this scene. I'm gonna put it up to the screen. Return of the Jedi, Jabba, first.
So, Chad, we'd like to
I'm
know
listening.
if-
I'm listening.
if a movie was made about you, who would play you?
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
That's
It's
pretty-
because his last name's
Fish.
Gosling.
Fish in a barrel, baby. Not hard to do.
What would you want the genre to be?
Oh, that's a good question. I love a road movie. I would want it to be a road movie. Like, we have to do a stupid mission of some kind.
Maybe
Like, we're
a
like,
Starfighter.
yeah. I feel like we're leaning into how I am in Starfighter. Just kidding. I wish. No. Yeah, I want it to be a road movie. Here's the thing. I thought that Solo was fine. I did a rewatch of it recently because I went back and watched Andor all the way through. And it's like, how do I get into Andor? And they're like, well, technically Andor takes place after Solo, so I watched Solo first. It's not as bad as I remember. It's actually kind of fun. But here's the thing. It wasn't what I wanted it to be. What I wanted it to be was like Cannonball Run in space, and it wasn't. It was like a goofy, like, hey, welcome to, like, look, it's like going through Galaxy's Edge with like Arlen Erlerich and like just being like, oh yeah, I know what Star Wars is, Ron Howard. I know what these things are. Relax. And then like by the time if you watch Ewok Adventures, all the Ewoks do is curse. That's all it is. And that's another thing. You modern Star Wars guys, with your new Star Wars shows, every time there's a monster on the screen or some kind of like elephant child, all they do is they have like English accents or Southern accents. Bring back bleep blorps. This is Star Wars. If there's an alien, they have to sound like. I'm like, yeah, boom, nailed it, Star Wars. But now, whenever there's a puppet alien, they show up and they're just like, hello, my name is Chauncey. And I'm like, boo, boo.
What I
Where's
love
my
about-
bleep blorps, man?
right? No, what I loved about the Ewoks is when you caught them cussing, they would just look at you and go, "What?
What?
What?"
And you're like, okay, Wicket, relax, man.
We can only hope that we get a legend story of an Ewok X-wing fighter from the X-wing series.
God, please. Oh my God, yes. How amazing would that be if there was an Ewok? Well, now that's a Jawa. What are we doing here, guys? Are we doing this or aren't we? Because we don't have to do it if you don't want to. It's really hard to find the opening of Return of the Jedi scene specific. Because now I have to like actually look up the whole movie.
No, I do like the idea of an Ewok X-wing fighter though. Just kind of
Oh,
like
that'd be so dope.
this just like rural little fucking teddy bear is flying a plane. It's like, oh
like
yeah,
like you get all your guys. They're just like, stay on target. I can't see them. They're coming in too fast. And this little Ewok's like, oh my God, give it to me. Give it to me. Yes, I would also watch an Ewok versus Jawa. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Too long farm. 100%.
Oh yeah. I think that's what's the great thing of the X-wing series, where they put an Ewok, in it just to mess with the Empire, going, look how much you suck. We have Ewoks fighting you now.
Yeah, truth. Did you? Are we talking about games? Oh, I found it. Yes, yes, yes. Wait, I don't know if you can hear it. Hang on, I'm trying to turn it on. Guys, be cool.
Okay.
Okay, you probably hear it. Oh my God, this is so bad. Why can't you play it correctly? Can you even hear it?
no.
Nope.
No.
Oh, that's dumb. All right, well, this is the scene I'm.
We,
this is the
we've
scene
all
I'm talking
seen
about.
it.
Well, I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
have you? Well, no, this is no spoilers for Return of the Jedi.
I was gonna
It's
say
thi-
What the
Wow.
hell happened?
Freaked you guys out.
Apparently,
Yeah, no,
the
it's-
YouTube god said no.
That's amazing. Oh my god, I want that to be true so bad. And I put that up, and YouTube was like, no. God, I want that to
Now I'm Shadoo again. Damn it.
You're always me.
I'm not touching anything, just so you know.
I know, like, because I got binged for singing Wonderwall in a stream once. So,
What?
yeah, it's true.
Really?
Stupid.
It's because Oasis wanted their money.
Yeah, it's got to be what it was. Because like I was midway in, and
They're on a new tour right now. They're just like, we want all the money.
yeah, like the Gallaghers are watching. Like, whoa, back it up. Is he singing Wonderwall? Shut that shit down. It was a cover. That's got to be why they kicked us, man. Because I was like, here's a scene from Star Wars, and the YouTube was nah. Yeah, that's amazing. Oh my god, I love the future.
They kicked we were just talking about it.
Yeah.
They're the digital mafia guys. Come on.
Yeah. Disney.
Kathleen's
are.
just
All
looking at
makes
us and go,
sense.
Chad, your scene's now cut in the Starfire.
I'm gonna get a phone call from like Lucasfilm and be like, "Hey, bud, we were gonna, but we can't do it anymore, man. Too many spoilers."
We were actually going to bring you in as is. You were going to be Chad the Bird.
Yeah, that would have been great. It would have been Star Wars canon. That's a dream, to be Star Wars canon. If someone's like, you don't even have to just be yourself. You'd be like, dude, I am canon. That's amazing.
What if they brought
Yeah.
you in, but they said, we're going to bring you in, but you have to be a pod racer?
Okay. I would do that. Only if it's in the later series and it's Ben Quaternaro's pod racer. Just because I feel like that guy got a bad rap. Everyone's like, oh, it's Ben Quaternaro. He's going to blow his power coupling. And I'm like, give him a minute. He's built like garbage. Like,
It's
he's
like,
not
you
made for
racist?
anything
Yeah.
practical.
Mhm. Yeah. So
Yeah, YouTube's not messing around.
if you were cast in Star Wars and you were a Sith, what would your Sith name be?
Somebody asked me this. Darth Chungus. Or like, no, something like that. Something like Darth Dorcas or something like that, where I'm like the stoned Sith. Where I'm just like, yeah, whatever, man. Like I'm in the background, and it's just like, you're power, you fool, blah blah blah, and I'm like over in the corner, just like, yeah, whatever, man, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'm a good
We're
Kyber.
cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm evil, I guess, but like I'm also hungry. So if we could move this along.
I want you and Grogu to fight.
Oh, I'd beat the shit out of Grogu. No, he kicked my ass. What are we even talking about? Like halfway in, I'd be like, dude, this isn't even fair. And he'd be like, he'd do this little squeaky thing and then put his hand out like this. And I'd be like, come on, stop it. Put me down. And then he would, and then I would be like, all right, we're good. You want to get some shit? You want to get a burrito? And he'd be like, bah, bah. And I'm like, cool. I don't know what you're talking about, but cool. I love that about Star Wars, is that they all have like bleepy languages, and then like the human character that they're talking to is like, I never said that. And you're like, all right, well, I'm paying attention to you for the rest of the movie because I don't know what this Squid Man is saying to me.
Han Solo? Yes, they do. Every time.
Every time. I didn't say no. You're like, oh, God. They're fighting. We should leave. Bucky O'Hare. That's right. They changed his name to Jackson. That's a deep cut, Skipper.
That's good. No, that's good.
That's
solid
what I
cut.
brought up earlier. I fucking, God. I was talking about bunny rabbits in space.
Yup.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bucky O'Hare. We did a whole watch of old cartoons back when I first started doing YouTube. It was called Subpar Tunes. Shout out to Jane O'Mercy and Shoestring. They were the co-hosts on that one. And that was before I was like, oh, we have to give a shit what YouTube thinks. And we were just like, we're just going to show these random cartoons. They're not in public domain. And then like had to demonetize. And I was like, all right, I guess we can't do that anymore. But that was a fun. That we watched Lone Star. Was it Lone? No, it was Brave Star. It was Brave Star.
Yeah.
Bucky O'Hare, Brave Star. Inhumanoids. We watched that one.
Oh, God.
That was a
Wow.
good night. That was a really good night.
That's awesome.
Sigh. Past.
So in 2020, you got your glow up, and then you also switched because of the pandemic to online stuff.
Right.
So online content,
Who didn't?
right?
how we
we
were
all,
born.
yeah, we all did.
Yeah.
So how did the online compare, like the online audiences compare with like your live shows that you?
It's been an interesting ride because up until then, the first show I started doing in Chicago was in 2009. But I've been there since 2006. I went back to LA for a little bit in there too, but like had done a couple of shows here and there. And then 2009 I started doing the live show at the Green Mill. That's Paper Machete. Google it. And I that's where I'm at usually on Saturdays. And then it was like, because the thing is, I don't get any interaction. It's like 10 minutes. I have to lay out what I Googled that day, and then lay out like my thoughts on it, my avian opinion, and then start drinking. And then that's how Saturdays would go. And then on occasion I'd go to a bar a couple of days later and they'd be like, hey man, good report about, I don't know, whatever it was, the tornado season or whatever the shit I talked about. And I'd be like, thanks a lot. And that was it. Pandemic happens. And I'm thinking to myself, we get about 150, 200 people in that place once a week that come there to watch the show. And all these people are at home feeling pretty confused and freaked out. And so I was like, what if I start doing a YouTube show or like a Facebook show? So I went on Facebook because a lot of them are over 40. And I was like, I'm going to go on Facebook and say hello to your mom and your dad and check in on them. And it just kind of started. Your mom. I started getting more like immediate interaction, like the chat, like people would be in the midst of, I'd be in the middle of like going off on some topic. And then suddenly I'd have to stop and be like, what? What did you say? Panda big dick 40 fart. What did you say? So it was like, it's the immediate interaction I think is the big difference. Because like in those moments I don't get a chance to like actually talk to other humans while I'm in the midst of it. So yeah, I think that's the big shift.
Yeah, and I think that's why we enjoy doing live shows, is because of the interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I do those pinball streams, it's like as 95% of it is me just talking to the chat. Like it's 5% pinball, 95% me going, wait, what? Hold on, back it up. What? So yeah, that's the big difference, is that suddenly you have immediate conversation happening, which is wild, I think. And I don't hate it. It's really interesting. I think it's a lot more fun. But I won't do crowd work because people don't know how to interact with crowd work in that bar. Because it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You're day drunk on like 9 shots before lunch. And I'm like, hey, so where are you from? And they're like, and you're like, dude, this is the crowd work portion. You're supposed to respond. They're like, no. And you're like, okay, great. Moving on. So I just don't do it. I just don't do crowd work.
Yeah.
Fair.
Unless it's
awesome.
online and in the chat. So there you go.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah. That's like immediate crowd work. You get that.
Well,
Yeah,
you have to respond immediately, or else it's going to disappear in a few minutes. And then you're just like, hey, what? Ah, shit. Come back. Ah. Felt like there was a good pun in there.
Mm-hmm.
Our chat
Yeah,
does get
probably.
really punny on the pinball streams.
Do they?
Yeah,
I
it's
love
bad.
a good pun.
The puns are bad, and they're fantastic, and I love them. Yeah, if you ever come by the pinball streams, us chat gets lit. We do those sometimes it's twice a month. It just depends. Like this September, I don't think I'm going to get to do any because I'm going to be on the road. Brag. But October, I think it's October 16th. We're going to do one. That's the Pinball Expo, so we'll be there for that. But yeah, it's like we'll call a pinball game. And, I start off by calling a pinball game, and then it devolves into me yelling at the chat about some movie reference, and then it becomes a pun competition, and then I just can't stop reading it, because I am shit at puns. And so I appreciate when other humans that are involved with whatever can throw some good ones.
Yeah. I have a shirt that says, always intend your puns, you cowards.
Chuck Stillwell asks me, which is my favorite table between Addams Family and Funhouse? Oh, Addams Family. It's a banger. Funhouse is fun. Obviously, it's in the name. It is as advertised. But Addams Family, did you know, because you asked, is the most popular pinball machine of all time. It's sold the most units over any other pinball game ever. It's like 200,000 units, and then no pinball machine has ever done that, except maybe Godzilla from 2023. I think that's right. Whatever the new Keith Elwin Godzilla one is. That might actually beat that record.
Well, I have to ask, being that you're in the Chicago
Do
area,
you have to, though?
I do.
He
I
does.
do.
Okay.
My wife has a gun right there. She's pointing at it.
Are you safe, Graveyard? Are you safe?
No,
Okay.
never.
Never.
Yeah.
Have
Blink
you
twice
done
if you need help.
a live show at the Galloping Ghost pinball section.
I am working on that. Actually, I have some friends up there. I would love to. They're very particular about what you get to do up in there, and you have to bring your gear. But I have been in talk. We're in talks, so you know. No,
Here first, everybody. They're in talks.
and by that I mean I emailed them and I have yet to hear back. Yeah, no, I would love to do that. Galloping Ghost, if for those of you that don't know what that is the largest arcade in the world, and it's 40 minutes outside of Chicago, closer to you,
wow.
I believe. And it's is it? Wait, it's north.
It's Brookfield.
No, it's
it's not that
It's
far from
Brookfield.
the zoo. Yeah.
yeah, it's not closer to you. It's fine. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah. So geography. It has over 900 playable cabinets, and then it has a pinball room that has like these vintage games that are just gorgeous. But that's a separate room. You have to pay extra for that.
You do.
And it's just like you're in the room. And the thing about Galloping Ghost is that you're there to play games. Like the game places that I go to in Chicago are like arcades with bars. Like Galloping Ghost is an arcade. You can get candy bars and sodas, and that's it. You're like, oh shit, this is what we're doing, dude, guys. This is what we're doing. There's no like room to sit around and be like, so like, how are you? Like
Right.
that doesn't. It's not a first date space. It's like, no, we're here to play games. But I would love to
Guys,
stream.
and that-
I would
yeah.
love to.
Yeah, I know they're in talks of building the 3-story building now. Hopefully, to because they're sick of adding on to the
Because like they keep going, they like own the whole street.
Yeah.
It's really disarming when you go there because you're like, it looks like it's closed. It looks like a gym. It smells like one too, but that's fine. And it's like all the entire street. It's a weird run because it's like banquet room, like kind of like old diner that's gone. And then there's like a taekwondo place, and then there's like a pinball room, and then there's just like the biggest arcade you've ever seen.
Yep.
And you're like, I don't know what happened on this strip, but I can see the storyline happening in front of me.
Yeah,
And there's nothing around it. It's just that. It's wild.
that all tracks.
It always feels like you're interrupting when you go in. You're like, is this cool? Can I come in? I just want to play some games.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
Oh yeah. So with
Yeah, I
with
would love
your-
to do a stream out of there.
Yeah, I can see it going really well. Like I said, they just had the AVGN there a couple weeks ago, and that was cool. But yeah, I'd love to see you do a live stream from there and just do even a tour.
A tour of the building? Oh, yeah, that'd be
of
dope.
the pinball, yeah, and just kind of
Oh,
go
so
through it.
nice. And
First
they
time-
have like every Pinbot. They have the Nightmare on Elm Street. They have Haunted House. They have X-Files. They've got Tales from the Crypt. Like all of my bangers, all my favorites. They've got Bonsai Run. Oh, it's so good. Thrasher, what's up, bud? That sounds like if Disney Quest was still a thing. Oh, Disney Quest. Wow. What a reference. In Chicago for a while, I believe. There was a Disney Quest. Not anymore, but there was at one point.
Graveyard, just throwing back. You for a second. You said AVGN, and for some reason, my mind said AVN.
That's my
That's very different.
that's my network. It's my streaming service. Welcome to AVN. Dope. Let's make that happen. Let's do that.
Imagine fucking the porn awards over at
Yes.
Pinball.
Yes. So there's a show in Chicago. It's called Write Club, and it is a live essay show. And they have two writers, and they fight each other, and it's really fun. And they do it at this place called G-Man Tavern. And the host
MMA
always, what's that?
Like MMA style, they fight each other.
No. It's right with a W because they use their words. It's literary combat. It's like but they drink enough. I'm pretty sure
I kinda like the
they would
idea.
throw down.
I kind of like the idea of
Yeah.
you have two guys like reciting poetry while they're punching each other in the face.
I feel like that's like, what is that show? The epic rap battles. Like that's what it is.
Oh yeah.
Except with like throwdown. So the show Write Club is pretty great. If you're in Chicago, go check it out. I love it. I'm usually there. I usually get to watch because I love that show. But the podium that they use is an actual podium from the Gay Porn Awards that happen in Chicago, and they call the podium the Dick Awards podium, and it makes me laugh every time. And my favorite thing about it is that it's very short. And I'm just like, I have so many questions.
you go.
But the reason they used that podium is because it was left over because they, the bar next to G-Man, which is also a bar, is the Metro, which is a very famous music venue in Chicago. And that is where the Gay Porn Awards are every year. And they left that podium by the dumpster. And Right Club bought it, cleaned it, and keep it. It just kills me that they're up there just like hands on it, reading off of it. I'm like,
I'm really glad they cleaned
it. Yeah, I would hope
glad
so.
they cleaned it. Yeah.
They were like, hey guys, maybe we should like get some Windex or something. Like, oh, no. We're having this professionally
It's like
cleaned.
deep clean it, yeah.
But
We're
you
sending
lo-
it through the car wash.
You just got rid of all the history, though.
Yeah.
Washed it all away.
Yeah, you've
all the layers
erased
and
the
all the
history,
layers of
guys.
history.
Bring it back.
I gotta ask you guys, why does it smell like that?
Because that's where the champions play, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Skip Redstone says, I win for best niche category at the AVN Awards. I wish that AVN was not taken because I would love to do that. But I also think it'd be fun to do a live watch of the Porn Awards, but it's the AVN. Oh, my God. This is
Oh,
this is all happening.
Good.
this
Yes.
needs, dude.
Yes. You
need to
should
get
be
in
a
touch with somebody.
correspondent
Yes.
at the AVN Awards.
How can you? Oh my God! Can you imagine how much fun that would be if you're like in the corner, like just being like, okay, well they're going up for best male performance right now, and I think they're all winners. They're all winners. Look at that
That's
physique.
right.
Look at those gams. Do a turn. Perfect. Love it. That's why we're here.
Exactly. There you
now
go.
they're making
we need
out.
this to happen. We need this to happen.
Oh God! AVN Awards, get after me, but just the awards. I don't know if you guys are interested in me calling a porn film, although I would if asked. And it looks like we're heading to the bedroom. Nope, that's a fake out. We're going into the kitchen. Oh, I think they're going to bring out their best skills. Oh, we got the whisk. The whisk is coming out. We knew that was going to happen. More like the correspondent. Damn it, this is what I'm talking about. This is what happens on the thing. This is the stream. This is what goes down on
Well,
those
I gotta-
football nights.
Well, I gotta ask you, Chad. Did you predict that they were going to go into the laundry room?
I feel like I had I had a pun. See, this is what I'm saying. I am shit at puns. So
I mean,
yes,
I can almost see
I'll
you doing
say yes.
I can almost see you doing the MSC through K style of the movies.
Yeah,
Oh my
of
God.
all the films.
Hell yeah.
That is a fucking
would be
that's a
brilliant.
genius stream right there, dude.
Okay, I would be on
doing
top
that.
of that.
Yeah,
I'd be
Chad.
on top of it. We'd have to do
I don't know
a
where the
free
hell you're
stream.
gonna do it.
Yeah, Chad. We're gonna figure this out. We're on Pornhub, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could stream on
Pornhub.
Pornhub.
Oh, you
I
could
could
do
get
on
on
OnlyFans.
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 Yeah, I
Yeah,
could.
There you
OnlyFans.
Oh
go.
yeah, there you go.
Ladies and
D
gentlemen,
long,
Chad the
bite
Bird
your
now
tongue.
ladies and gentlemen, Chad the Bird now has an OnlyFans.
Only
And
feathers, I
on
believe is
that
what they call it.
OnlyFans-
Yeah.
And on that OnlyFans, all he does is do play-by-play of porn.
Yeah, I'm fully clothed in like a mustard colored jacket and tie, just being in the corner going, "Welcome
Right.
to tonight. Welcome to the party tonight. What do we got on the menu? Oh, we're doing some kind of fantasy porn. Is that Jenna Jameson in her prime?" So yeah, no, I'd be down. I would be down. That would be
Craig
fun.
Sager it up.
Yeah.
Dope. We did it, everybody. And that's the next.
There we
venture.
go. Yes.
That's
Yeah.
happening.
There we go. Ah, that's awesome.
That has
Love
multiple
it.
meanings now.
Oh.
Dave's
Dave's
old porn. I don't get that reference.
No.
No, let's
He'll
sit
have
and make
to
it awkward.
explain it.
Google it. Google it.
Yeah, guys, Google it.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, but
ask
turn-
him. He's right
Turn on your
there.
incognito mode.
Is
Or
that
don't if you're gonna take a
is
risk.
that like googling blue waffle? Are you gonna do that right now?
Is now the right time? Must we?
He's gonna tell
Must
us.
we right now?
So
While we're waiting for that. Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
say, first and foremost, I have to say you do sound like Mike Birbiglia. I got a comment.
I
on
do
it.
love a Mike Birbiglia,
I can see you doing.
and I usually get everything with salmon spread, but I do like a Birbiglia. Um, he's very cool. I love his vibe. Love that he's a storyteller, and they always call him up, and I'm like, he's not. He's spoken word, and I love his interviews. And I just want to hang out with him and like talk about like he feels like the kind of guy that you could sit and like point out what cloud shapes are. Like sit there on the grass and be like, I think that one looks like an elephant with a question, and he'd be like, yeah, I feel like maybe that question is about the frog that's jumping over the log in front of him, and be like, you know what, Mike, this was a really good day.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Because I listened to your spoken word of the Pope is from Chicago, and it just
The Pope
reminded
is
me-
from Chicago.
It
It's
reminded me
true.
a lot of Mike's Birbiglia story.
Yeah, I love him, Mike. I love his stuff, man. He has a podcast. I want to be on it, but
Mhm.
he's not in Chicago. He's in LA, I think. And it's like if you're not in the vicinity, you never get asked to do these things.
Which is
So I
weird
just
because
have to
they
do-
have
I just have to do it here.
technology.
Yeah, it's
You can
weird
do
because nobody
remote.
wants to Zoom, but then here we are. We're Zooming.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, I mean, like you and Grave are in the Chicagoland area. They're
Yeah.
in. I'm in Sacramento, man. So I mean, it's
What's
not
up,
like
Sacramento?
Yeah, we're in Oklahoma.
What's up,
so.
Sacramento.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
what time is it in Sacramento? Is it Wednesday?
It is
'Cause, like,
It is.
I feel like I could go back. I have some things I'd like to redo. Oh, Chuck says Dave Attell has a show where he sits with other comedians and watch old porn.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know if I want to do that with Dave Attell.
I was gonna say that's
I
Not
feel like that's gonna be-
2025 Dave Attell.
No. I feel like that's going to be a weird takeout order, and I'm going to be like, oh, we have to watch this while eating crab rangoon. That's weird, man. Although I do want some rangoon.
Mm.
Yeah.
Can I get a rangoon? I like to pretend that I have a PA. Can I get a rangoon? Thank you. Sorry, go on.
PAs
That
are great.
ties
I
in
love ordering them around.
that ties in with like the 90 PA jokes that we do on the show. So works
Yes.
for
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is always nice to do, even if I'm not like doing an interview or anything. I'll just pretend like I'll be in my room and I'll be like, "Hey, can I get another coffee?" Yeah, this time I don't want it iced. Yeah, I don't know why. I just don't want it iced. Ugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no one here. It's
Trying to make
just
it
me.
nice.
That's why I have kids. I just tell them to get that for me.
Yeah,
They're
nice.
PAs.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
raise your PAs, which is that's a
Yeah.
whole investment.
I call it internship, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, because I'm not getting paid.
Yeah,
for
they're
it,
not fully
so.
hired yet.
No.
How old, if I may ask, are your children?
Mine?
Mine.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, no,
anyone
his.
who's kids.
10, 11, and 14.
Nice.
I'm 22.
Cool.
And he's
What's up?
mine. So
Yeah.
that's it. I just have the one. I stopped after one.
How does it feel
was-
to be referred to as the one? Pretty good, I must say.
I'm just another childless millennial. So I mean, there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Chad
I
has the
adopt
longest honorary title, the longest break, the 16th. Oh yeah, that's true. Skip Redstone, I do have that. That is my official title.
Really? The self-proclaimed Lord of the 69th Ward? Viscount of
Viscount of Uptown and
Viscount,
King of the
yeah.
North. The King
Right.
of the North thing was the audience. I didn't say that.
King of the North.
They just,
Yeah,
It
but I
happened.
mean,
they just
Kings
elected
of the
you
North.
and you took it.
Yeah, I was
tend
happy to be a part
not
of it.
do well in the South.
Yeah, exactly. Not something I like to proclaim whence I travel
Yeah.
past the Mason-Dixon line. If when I do that, I'm just like
Yeah.
I'm like Obi-Wan in the desert. I'm like I'm just a traveler. Nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here.
Oh,
I mean,
I don't see
mean,
the having a droid.
I move along. I wish that was what the Kenobi show was just him trying to get
Just wandering around.
just through the desert, just getting stopped by cops and being like, "Oh, here we go."
Well, no, it just needs to be like troops. It needs to be troops.
Yeah,
the show.
should have been
yeah.
troops.
Yeah.
God, they really missed it on that one. There was okay. So here's the thing about the Kenobi show, and I feel like that was a problem with a lot of the Star Wars shows. Since you asked, is that like all of those shows need to start in the middle and then flash back. The problem with Kenobi is it started at the beginning, and they're like, who's this old man? I'm like, it's Kenobi. And they're like, well, he's a very mysterious old man. I'm like, it's Obi-Wan
We've seen
Kenobi.
the show.
We
We've
know who
seen
this
the
fucking
show.
guy is,
Yeah.
dude. And they're like,
We've
oh,
seen
he's
the
that
rest
old
of the
Jedi
movie.
I hear stories about. I'm like, you mean Obi-Wan Kenobi, the entire reason we're here? Yap, yap, yap. 3 episodes in, shit starts happening. I'm like, dude, start the show here and then do the flashback.
Yeah.
That's Star Wars, babies.
Hey, you need
Yeah.
to see him being a butcher in Tatooine. That's very important to the story.
Yeah. And the whole time I'm sitting there going, oh, God, he's got a square job? Boo. Like, he should be a roving Ronin or something. Like, solving crimes. The Obi-Wan mysteries would watch.
I mean, he kind of seemed like
Oh,
a Ronin
yeah.
in Rebels. So
Well,
Yeah,
that's why-
right.
yeah.
And instead they made it this like weird like cop and a half storyline where it's like, oh, I got this annoying kid that I have to take care of, and I'm like, oh my god, that's the best you got? Of course, because it's Disney.
Well,
But like
Yeah.
some of it was good.
Little did you know, that was the origin story of the nickname Ben, was working that day job. That's why it was there.
That's why they called him Ben.
Yeah.
'Cause he worked
There
at
you go.
he was a barista on Tatooine for a long time.
Uh-huh. They're like, my name's Obi-Wan. No, we're calling you
No,
Ben.
that's not
You
gonna
got
work.
your
We
man.
call you Ben.
They're going through
Obi-Wan, no,
all
that's- I can't
the name tags, and they're like, "Obi, no, we don't have that here.
We don't
You're
have
Ben."
that here.
Right.
Well, he got his coffee wrong. The order was wrong. He was like, "Yeah, it's
Right.
Obi-Wan." They're
Yeah.
like, Ben.
What
He's
is
like,
Obi-Wan?
I guess that's me. I'll take that. I'm Ben.
Right.
I do love
I'm
that in
Ben
the
now.
original Star Wars where they're just like, "Oh, I wonder if you mean Ben Kenobi." It's like, yeah, the only other guy named Kenobi.
Right. In the entire
Is
now
Kenobi a really common name on this desert planet? I don't think so.
with like 6 people but on it.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah,
in-
are you a Kenobi? No. So I feel like maybe they mean Ben. Maybe he had a nickname back in the day. Yeah, did you put that together yourself, man? Hero my ass.
They
Well, he's
called-
just an old hermit. Yeah, sure, okay.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
You
sure.
mean
You mean the other one?
Old Ben.
Old, right.
I don't
Hey.
think that was his
No,
name,
I meant-
Luke.
Ben, I mean,
Idiot. Ugh.
I meant
Go stare at the suns, you
Well,
idiot.
I mean, he made call him Old Ben because he did start creepily watching through binoculars at the end of the show.
Yeah, you mean the old guy that constantly watches me and every now and then brings me gifts like a
Yeah.
weapon? You're that
And then
guy that
just,
gave
like,
me. concealed
Disappears
weapon.
for years.
This is your father's AK-47. He killed many children with it. It's true. That's a plot line.
fucking accurate.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Larry Kenobi. Oh
awesome.
yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
true. Think entirely about what it's like for Luke to meet this creepy old dude that lives across the street that knows his uncle. And it's just like, hey, man, you want to come over and hang out with me? Oh, by the way, you know your father was really into katana blades. And I have one of them. He really used it, too.
There's
Oh, no. He murdered a lot
Yeah,
of
he
people.
murdered so many
He
people.
murdered a lot of children.
With this very sword. Do you want it? I'd be
Yeah,
like,
do you want
I'm good.
It's still got blood on the button
Yeah.
there. It's
Oh,
Right.
I'm okay, man.
There's no reason your uncle doesn't want you to hang out with him.
and you point at your face.
Yeah.
You go over to his apartment and you're like, I'm starting to feel like maybe this was a bad idea. He's walking
always-
around in a robe.
Yeah,
He's
always
like
put on
just-
gladiator movies.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Welcome to Chad Ruin Star Wars. That's why I'm here, baby.
Well, speaking of kind of on that vein, do you, with all your nerdy jokes that you have, do you ever feel like you have to tone it down for the casuals out there?
No, and I'll tell you why. I don't have time for this. You came here to this show. You know what you're getting. I'll get to you. I'll help you if I can. But if you can't, you can Google it yourself. I know because a ton of you on your phones during my set anyway. So I'm like, well, if you're going to be on your phones, then you might as well be looking up shit you don't understand. You can Google it yourself. I do try, though. I do try to, like, ease you into the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Luke, have you ever been in a turkey? Thrasher! Yes! Yeah, no, I do. I feel like it's necessary. I mean, you got to read the room, I guess. Like, if I'm at C2E2, I'm assuming some of you are going to get my references. Like, we're going to, like, talk about the real Ghostbusters versus the
Hell
original
yeah.
Ghostbusters. Like, someone's going to get what I mean, right?
Mhm.
But, like, if I'm at, like, I did a show in Iowa City for a Don't Tell comedy show. And that's where I learned you kind of have to ease everyone in sometimes. Because I'm out there throwing around all these references, and they're all just like, make fun of your wife. And I'm like, I don't have one, but I do have several jokes about John Carpenter movies. So we'll have a great time. So yeah, I have to you're right, I have to ease people in.
Yeah, because you have some
And
people
that,
like
that joke is just Ghost of Mars.
Ghosts
Yeah.
of Mars. We just watched Ghosts of Mars.
Hey.
Which there was that period of time in the 90s where, or I guess it was like late 90s, where there were two Mars movies. There was Mission to Mars and there was Red Planet. And we were talking about this on a podcast where they were like, what was the better one? Like Dante's Peak or Armageddon, Volcano or Deep Impact. And they were like Red Planet or Mission to Mars. And I was like, no, the best Mars movie is Ghosts of Mars. And then everyone was like, what a deep cut. I'm like, it's really not, but since we're here,
Yeah, dude.
happy to dig there for you.
hmm
Wow.
Yeah. Back when-
Average John Carpenter movie with fucking Ice Cube. Calm down, guys.
It's true. They're vampires or something. I don't know.
Right.
Ghosts.
Yeah,
vampires.
well,
yeah. We also did John Carpenter's Vampires, and the
That's
vampires
also
had
vampires.
had a dollar sign
Yeah.
for the S for
I
some
was
reason.
kind of.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping they would fight at some point. Like, is he gonna do a Vampires Ghosts of Mars crossover? Vampires of Mars?
That
I'd
would
be
have
into
been.
it.
Yep.
That would have been that would have been amazing.
That would
Yeah.
have been the movie. That would have been the movie Life Force.
See, now I can't make that joke at a Don't Tell Comedy Club in Iowa City. Because there's gonna be like one guy in the back that just goes, ha, and that's it. I'll be like, this guy gets it. I got a bunch of jokes you're gonna love later.
You in particular.
And then all of a sudden, no, you know who wins that fight? It's fucking Pluto Nash. That's who wins that
Pluto
fight.
Nash. Pluto Nash.
Mm.
The Theodore Rex of sci-fi movies. Woof. That's a big woof right there. Graveyard, what's your
Wow.
favorite? What's your, like, if, all right, I have a question for you because you like
Yeah.
horror movies.
Mhm.
What, like, all right, let's pretend I've never seen horror films before. What's the first movie you'd recommend?
I already
Evil
know
Dead.
this movie. Evil Dead.
Evil
Evil
Dead.
Dead?
Yeah.
Nice. Solid choice.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Jaws. That was we had a big talk about that on a stream once. We were
Uh-huh.
like, let's whittle it down. What's the most accessible horror movie? And I was like, Jaws. Nailed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Evil Dead.
Yeah, I mean, Jaws was my first horror movie for sure.
Solid. Nice.
You know, I
Yeah.
actually did a show about that called My First Horror Movie, and we talked about that. And
Dope.
I got to talk to the writer of Jaws, the movie, last year.
What?
Yeah.
I got to talk to the production designer whose name escapes me right now, Joe Alves, I think is his name. And that was like it was like a show called Slice of Sci-Fi, and we got to talk to Joe I think it's Joe Alves. Oh shit, I'm sorry, I can't remember right now. I could Google it, but I'm not gonna. My buddy Adam Burke, who's always on Wait, Don't Tell Me, name drop, who he does this thing where if we're talking and I can't remember something, I'll go to my phone and he'll take it away. And he'll be like, just say you don't know. And then it's the most freeing shit in the world. We'll just be like, you know what? I don't know. And maybe we will never know. And this is fine. This is where we are. But yes, Joe Alves, I think is his name. And he was doing like all this talk about what it was like to make Jaws. But he was talking about it like he just knew all these people who by their first names. So he's like, there's Steven and I in the parking lot, and Roy comes up, and I'm sitting there in the corner going, he's talking about Steven Spielberg and Roy Scheider. I have to stay cool. Ah! It was amazing. I can send you that link, actually. Give me a minute. I'm Googling it.
Yeah.
Where's that link? What were we talking about? I forgot what we were talking. I'd say Halloween is terrifying without many horror elements. Oh, well, Halloween's the GOAT, of course.
Oh,
Yeah, Joe Alves. Nailed it! Yes! This is a good day.
On Graveyard
I think I've
Bird
done
Show right now, they're going through all of the Friday the 13th movies right now.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I don't know, man. We did that. We did the Friday the 13th and then all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, and I was like, I don't know if there is a single good Friday the 13th movie except for the one with Corey Feldman. And maybe Jason X. I did love Jason X.
So Graveyard's other show, Pot Out at Night. The tagline is "We watch bad movies so you don't have to."
Oh, I'd love to be a part of that. I know several. I watch a ton of bad
Oh.
movies.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
What
Yeah,
you need to be a part of is his new show.
Go
Yeah.
on.
I have a new show called Whispers from the Deep. And
Love
it's
this.
just to
Is it
talk-
about Jaws? Is it just talking about Jaws?
No, it's either that or called Last VHS on the Shelf, and talk about your underrated horror gems that exist, and we watch it and just discuss it.
Underrated horror gems.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Would that be like Odd Thomas or something?
nice? I was gonna say like Cemetery Man
Ooh,
Oh
or
my God,
like
Just talk about Cemetery Man on the show.
we did.
Dope. That's awesome. Let's see. All right, I just pasted the link in there that you guys can listen to it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was really
Sweet.
cool. At least I think I pasted it. Did it work? I don't know. I can't see it on the thing.
I don't.
No, I don't see it. Don't.
Yeah,
see
I don't see it
I
either.
don't either.
What the hell?
it.
Oh,
Chuck
that's
says
rude.
Dead Alive. Dead Alive is fantastic. It's the New Zealand Evil Dead.
Yeah, I mean that's what
Right,
got.
yeah.
That's what. Wait, was it that movie, or was it what was the other one that got Peter Jack? Oh, it was the Frighteners that got him. Lord of the Rings. That's what it was.
Frighteners actually happened because of Lord of the Rings. He had the computer technology, and so he's like, I'm gonna do something with this besides Lord of the Rings. So he made Frighteners with it first.
Interesting.
Yeah, he did like Meet
What
the
a-
Feebles and Bad Taste before all that too.
Oh, Meet the
And
Feebles. We
Heavenly
talked about this.
Creatures.
Yeah,
And
Heavenly Creatures.
Yes.
Yeah. I would say that to me, I think that's the movie that got me into Peter Jackson as a
Mhm.
storyteller.
Heavenly Creatures, man. Wow.
Who would have
Sorry,
thought
I
that
just
a
had a
guy who
moment.
Kate
made
Winslet. Kate Winslet too. That
The
was
one
the
and
first thing
only.
I ever. Yeah.
well,
yeah,
and
yeah.
the main
Melanie
chick from
Lipnick.
yeah,
Melanie
in-
Lipnicki,
in
right?
Yellow Jackets. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's oh god, guys, let's just watch this movie. It's so good. It's
I bet
so
you-
good.
Shudu's probably never even heard of it or seen it.
Just
It's also
just
it's
ignore that
legit
I'm here.
disturbing.
It's also because Shadu's only 22. So I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, it's really disturbing.
Yeah,
It is a
James
very-
Navarro, I can't send that message. I don't know why I can't. Anyway, I tried. I just emailed the link to you guys.
oh,
I tried
Okay,
posting it in
cool.
the chat, but it wouldn't let me. Boo!
Uh,
Rude.
It's Kathleen's still she's making sure you can't do things that you want to do. She's still mad.
Fine,
about
that's
your-
fine. Yeah, I didn't want to share it with you guys anyway. Good luck finding it. Good luck googling it. Okay, so like I'm on Letterboxd. Find me on Letterboxd, and I've got my top 5, and my top
Oh, okay.
5 is Okay, I have to look it up. I don't remember. It's Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors, which is my favorite one.
Ooh.
That's like
that
that's
one
my
is
all-time.
really good.
Mhm.
I do really like that one.
And then Velocipaster, which
Yes.
yes, it comes up so much on this show.
It does.
I mean, if you really want to do this, if you really want to talk about me, and I will, if you go to my Birdcast with the archives that's on my website, you can find the episode that I did in the pandemic, where I talked to the entire main cast of the Velocipaster, because
Oh,
I
that's
hit up
awesome.
Brendan Steers on Instagram because I was like, "Hey man, we're all locked in. What are you doing this weekend?" And he's like, "Nothing." And I was like, "You want to do a podcast?" He's like, "Sure." And I thought it was just gonna be the two of us, but it was me and Greg, who's the Velocipaster, and Lisa Kapinski, who is the hooker with a heart of gold character, whose name I can't remember right now, and Brendan Steer. And it was like I didn't know what to do with myself. I'm like sitting there going, "I just want to be your best friend. Can we be best friends?" They were so much fun. And then my number 3 is Psycho Gorman by Steven
Yes.
Kostanski. If you don't know this movie, he's got a new one coming out, which I'm really excited about. Did you see Franny
Yeah.
Frico,
No.
the new one? It's okay. It's like Garbage Pail Kids meets Ghoulies, which sounds cool, but it's fartier and weirder in some way. It's not nearly as witty as Psycho Gorman, but maybe that's just because I'm biased. But he's got a new one called Death Slayer, which I'm very excited about.
Ooh. I'm always on the hunt for new horror movies I've never watched.
Have you ever seen Dark and the Wicked?
A long time ago. It's on our list.
It's God, it was so good. How long do you want to talk about horror movies, Chad? Because I will do this all night.
As long as you want to, man. Do this.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my god. Okay. Weapons.
we've unleashed the nerd.
Weapons. Have we seen
Haven't watched
Weapons?
it yet.
I haven't
It's
seen
a lot of fun.
No.
Dude,
No
I've heard-
spoilers.
I've heard
It's a
nothing
lot of fun.
about it, man.
It's good times. I
Yeah.
My review is it was a wicked little creeper, and that's all I will say.
I hear Brolin gets to say the best like F-bomb ever.
I
Is what I
say
heard.
nothing. My beaks is sealed. My because
Lamageddon and sequel Alpocalypse.
that's true. Lamageddon is real.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are making a sequel, Skip. I know because I talked to Brandon about it.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. Take a look. Take a look. That's me.
Are you
I
gonna
laid
be
it
in are you gonna be in an evolved version of a
Man,
Velociraptor?
I wish. I felt like it was right there. But no one's asked me yet. I did audition. Let's see what else. I saw Weapons. What was the other one that Sinners, of course, best movie of the year.
I fucking love that, man.
God,
So-
movie's great. And what was? Because all right. So there's a buddy of mine. His name is Dr. AC. He does a show called Streaming and Screaming, with my buddy Lucy Ball, Baal. If you have not followed Lucy, you should on Instagram and TikTok. He's a demon and reviews horror movies. And the two of us are on Dr. AC show. Dr. AC does a show, has a book called Horror 101 and Hidden Horror. He's like the Leonard Maltin of horror.
Oh, dude, I've
reviewers.
seen clips of that. I've
Yeah.
seen clips of that on your page.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Thank you
Yeah.
for noticing it. Because like I'm out there being like, dude, I talk about horror movies. Come check this out. But like, yeah, check it. It's Fool for Blood on YouTube. You should reach out to him. He's the best to talk to about movies because he's got so many obscure references that you're just like, wait, what is this? Like we did the last episode we did was 4 anthology movies, and it was Satanic Hispanics, which is a trip, and then really fun movie. And then we watched. I put out Southbound on there because I think that's a little hidden gem that no one's seen. And then Lucy did Satanic Hispanics. And then I recommended Killer of Killers, the new Predator movie cartoon that's a lot of fun. But then he goes, have you ever seen Grim Prairie Tales? And I was like, no, I don't know what that is. And he's like, it is a Western anthology that it's the one horror anthology I've ever seen where the overarching story is better than the tales, because the overarching story is 2 cowboys on the road having a camp out by a fire telling ghost stories, and they are played by Brad Dourif and James Earl Jones.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And it's just the 2 of them sitting by the fire telling ghost stories, and then it like cuts to the story, and you're like, no, go back. What are they doing? Oh, I hope they're okay. It's so good.
Oh yeah.
That's
James Earl
awesome.
Jones and Brad Dourif. That sounds
Yeah. It's amazing. That should have been the whole movie.
I
The sequel
don't
to Paul
disagree.
McCartney's Temper. Satanic Hispanics. Yeah, thank you, Paul McCartney, for rhyming syllabically. Yeah, no, check out Grim Prairie Tales. That's a fun. It's fine. You can find it on YouTube. But really, just to watch it for Brad Dourif and James Earl Jones doing like hardcore theater acting in like the dark around a campfire telling ghost stories. Dope. Anyway.
Oh yeah, I love stuff like that. You know, most people don't know like Pinocchio's Revenge from like 19.
Oh yeah,
love that.
Classic. Carnosaur was one I threw at people.
Yes.
Oh God.
Roger Corman's answer to Jurassic Park. So good.
I have a story about that. So I've told it on the show before, but I mean, like basically when I was a kid, when that movie came out, I did not understand the concept of, movies in theater and then movies come out on VHS later. So
Oh, okay.
I made this whole stink to my mom about wanting her to rent me Jurassic Park, and it was still in theaters.
Oh, and she got Carnosaur.
She got Carnosaur, and
Yes.
I go watch that movie, and I'm like, this is not Jurassic Park. What the fuck am I watching?
This has none of the nuance.
I love Carnosaur. The production team I am on that makes indie horror movies, we're actually trying to look to see who has the rights to Carnosaur.
Oh, do it. Get it.
Yeah.
Get it, and then get after Todd McFarlane to make a Carnosaur like action figure.
Oh, yeah.
And then
That's
since
totally
you're
up his
already-
alley, too. He would totally do that.
And then
Wait,
since
is
you're
it Todd
already-
McFarlane that does the action figures? Because he's Spawn, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Graveyard, since you're already in the area, when you do Carnosaur 2, start
It'd be
Yeah.
Carnosaur 4 because the
Yeah.
third one is Primal Species.
There we go. Laid it down.
Start
in there.
starting Chad the Bird.
Yeah, I'm in.
The evolution of the Carnosaur
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
Chad.
I'm like, and I'm just like working at like an office, and I have like rage problems, and it turns out my great grandfather was the Carnosaur, and like it's just
There
like
you
coming
go.
out of me now, and I'm like, shit, it's like a werewolf movie matched with that like Nia DaCosta Candyman film.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be Carnosaur Evolved.
Yeah, I'm in. Oh, Carnosaur Evolution.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
There
Hell
you go.
Evolution. Oh my God, we're doing it, guys. We're doing it.
It fucking needs to happen, dude.
Yeah, lay it down. You know where I'm at. You can
Yeah.
DM me about this. I will always answer. What are you doing this weekend, Chad? Well, I'm working on the new Carnosaur.
Yeah, it's that, and we're also trying to figure out if Konami will let us do a Zombies Ate My Neighbors movie.
Nice. Zombies Ate My Neighbors are a Castlevania that's not an animated one. Like, I feel like we can do it. I've seen the AI on TikTok do it, and I'm like, yeah, you can make this movie. If you can make
James, we were talking
Conan.
about that earlier. You missed the boat.
Oh man, I mean, just I want it. I don't think that's not too much to ask for. Where's the Chad the Bird Mystery Science Theater style show? Well, James, we were discussing that earlier, and I believe it will be me watching Humans Bang. I believe that's what we landed on.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's like equal part nature documentary and like quippy like first watch shows.
You'd be the David Attenborough of
yeah.
just
Yeah,
reverse
that's
David
There you
Attenborough.
go.
Porn.
David Attenborough. See, I'm not good at puns.
Girl. Oh my
I'm not good at it. I'm bad at that.
No, that was good. That was actually
No,
really good.
Thanks.
That's like a 90s pun quip right there, dude.
I'll take it.
Man. I know.
All right, so huh?
You like chaos. I know you like chaos.
Oh, dude, the questions
love
we wrote
chaos.
went out the door a long fucking time ago. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do a
I
speed
tried to
round.
keep putting it back in there. So, a speed round. You
Do
want
it,
a
I'm in.
speed round?
Sure, yeah, why not?
Do it, Frey.
I don't think we have enough questions for a speed round. Well, we got the wrapping up questions. We can do
Okay.
them now, and then that way we don't have to do them later.
Well, I would assume if
Okay.
you're doing the wrapping up questions, that's the end of the thing.
No, well, we can do that later. It's okay. We don't have to do.
We'll
I'm
just go
just saying we
really
wanted rapid
slowly.
fire, so
Go really slowly.
yeah. So let's talk about Andor, actually.
'Kay.
So I know you saw both seasons.
I did.
Yes. So what did you think about how they did the rebellion on the ground story?
Oh, okay. It's interesting because I thought Andor was the first time I watched the first season. I thought it was okay, and then it got great.
Mhm.
And then upon rewatching, I liked it more, and it just goes to show you that the best Star Wars are the flash. You got to do a flashback, like you got to start. You got to start in the middle, and then Big Booty Love 56. Hell yeah, Thrasher! I love this. I'm in. Yeah, no. I think that like the way that show works and the way it should have worked is it should have started in the middle when Skarsgård picks up Andor and then flash back to Andor as a kid, because I think it would have worked better that way. Because I thought it was a lot more fun to go back and rewatch it after seeing it. But like the Rebellion on the Ground thing, I was like, yeah, man, it's like putting the wars in Star Wars again. I thought it was very uplifting.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
very cool. And then like, because I was like, oh, it expanded the world of Star Wars, and I'm like, it's really not that deep, guys. It's about you, okay? It's about you right now. You should be just paying
Right.
attention to that. And I love that they showed how how rebellions can form.
Yeah.
Because if you start in like New Hope, rebellions got planes, they're ready to go. It's full on. We're full on going for it. But to see it start simply, I think is really uplifting. Plus, I thought it was bitching.
So
towards
how
the end.
fragile they can be. Like,
Oh, yeah.
when you're forming it, it can be really fragile. And I think when you get to A New Hope, it's already running and it's at the machine of the revolution. And so you're in that machine already. But at the beginning, I mean, it is really fragile. And like, you have to have one really not good guy to kind of hold it all together. And I
Right.
just thought that it was played very well. So
Yeah.
I think that like it shows you how specific you need to be about your cause, and I think that's really cool. Because you see a lot of rebellion situations where it's like, I just don't like being told what to do, and you're like, well, that's kind of how things go, though. So
Yeah.
let's figure out what it is you particularly don't want to do. So
Right.
yeah, I think it's a useful show. It's what sci-fi can do really well, even though it's fantasy because it's fucking Star Wars. But like
Right.
this felt more sci-fi.
Oh, hey,
than
someone else. Finally, it's like no, it's fantasy.
Yeah.
That's
It's fantasy. They got
It's-
I have
fucking
to keep
space
insisting
wizards,
to
man.
these people.
I feel like anytime I get into any arguments about anybody about Star Wars, and they're like, "Well, I just thought this was dumb," I'm like, "Newsflash, it's all dumb, dude. It's
Yeah.
about space wizards.
It's a fairy tale in space.
It is about wizards in space. So like,
yeah.
we have to pick and choose what we're fighting about." And I like that it landed on like, well, yeah, but what if it's like what's an on the ground situation? And I'm like, yeah, there's no magic. It's just except for that like one moment. So yeah,
Right.
no, I thought that was dope. It's the same thing I thought was great about Mandalorian. Was I'm like,
Yeah.
no, we're
Yeah.
just like boots on the ground, and then they introduce the mysticism in that, which is what makes Star Wars so cool. But we're not talking about Star
Yeah.
Wars.
So, I did want to ask you about like where you like how you find your topics. I
Oh.
know you do a lot of, or have done in the past, a lot of, very topical things, but there are some like we're not going to talk about fonts,
Oh yeah.
which
fucking love
I
that one.
believe is my favorite. It is my favorite of yours. But I'm like, that's so deep. And
Mm.
that, and that the copyright thing is actually stolen from that font was I was like, it blew my mind, put
I
it
mean,
back
I
together,
love me some
scrambled it
font,
a
too.
little.
Oh, I'll
It
do a
was
font
great.
talk any old day.
The
Excuse
Leroy
me,
one is one of
a typeface talk sometime.
Yes.
But yeah, no. So yeah, what happens is this is the process. So the show that we usually see on the Instagrams, because there's really only two shows that I'll broadcast. One of them is from the Paper Machete, which is the show we do on Saturdays at the Green Mill, and then the other one is our show Class that we do once a month at the Lincoln Lodge. Class, we have a little more freedom to like pick things to talk about because it's our show because we produce that one. But the show, the Paper Machete, there's a head editor. He's like my J. Jonah Jameson, and his name is Christopher. And I wish he would yell at me more, but he doesn't. I'm always just like, come on! It's like that scene in So I Married an Axe Murderer where he's like, scream at me, tell me I'm a terrible cop. It's me talking to Chris, being like, dude, get on the horn and be like, I need pictures of Spider-Man. And he never does. He's very sweet. But yeah,
Spider-Man!
yes. See, that's what I'm craving. But yeah, it's never like that. So it's usually on Thursday night or Friday night is how that works. I will go and my producer will go online and we'll pick 3 topics that we dig from the week. And then we'll send him those 3 topics to see if they coincide with the other like 8 topics that he has for the show, because it's me and 7 other essays for that day.
Mhm.
And it's always a rotating cast. I'm the only constant at that show, and a band and a cabaret act. It's a really great show. It's like a happening, and so it'll be like,
But not the M. Night Shyamalan movie, right? Because that movie was
no. Hey, Mark Wahlberg, what's happening? That's me watching that movie. I think The Happening is one of the funniest movies in the last 10 years. You just have to go into it with the right attitude. Pretend it's a comedy and you'll have the best time. I love watching that movie. Especially if you're like allowed to scream at it, because every now and then you'd be like, Mark, dude, what's happening, dude? Oh, dude, what's happening? Because even he doesn't know. And it always looks like he's looking at the audience like, what the hell's happening? And you're like, dude, even I don't know. I don't think anyone knows. But yeah. So we'll get a topic and we'll send him 3. He'll pick the one that he thinks fits with the majority of the show, and then I get 24 hours. So I'll wake up at like 9 a.m. on Saturday and I'll just type like whatever comes out is what ends up happening on the thing. So it's like being it's true journalism, right? I only have a certain amount of time, so I'm gonna give you what I got using the resources that I get. So, but for Class, it's usually like a general topic, like to this September's major, because of the theme. The September's overarching topic, we call it a major, is regret. So I have to start thinking about something that regret makes me think of, and then I'll pick a like some sort of central topic, which is for the droids one that was for Class. What was that one about? I forget what that one was about. But anyway, it got me onto the topic of droids. So it's like kind of essay. No, man, not that, James. Like actual written. Like I had to write it down so I have notes. But yeah, that's how it's. We'll send him a bunch of topics, and then like, he'll pick one that fits for those shows, and then for us, it's just like whatever we feel like talking about that month. But if I just did like a thing for an online, like an online pilot for a thing. And they were like, if you just scroll through this app and find stories that like interest you. And I'm like, well, I mean, everything's interesting, and you can kind of write about anything. You just have to figure out something that you want to write about that you think might be fun to write about. Like in the end, always make sure you're having fun doing it. Otherwise, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, it was about
That's true.
Tamagotchis.
Very
Thank
true.
you, Skip. Rock on. Thank you. I remember that. But yeah. you gotta find a thing that like resonates with you. And if it doesn't, and be honest, like if it doesn't, it's just not gonna. And I've had that happen. Like I'll be like assigned a topic for the machete or for like class, and I'll be like, this sucks, and they're like, you have 4 hours. I don't care. And I'm like, damn it. So then I have to find a reason to enjoy it. So yeah. Usually it's that.
Gotta
It's
find
like,
your bliss.
find your bliss. But yeah, it's usually something that I just think is interesting. I mean, we spend all afternoon Googling, so something will come up.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Absolutely. I just wondered because I was like, it's so diverse and always
Yeah,
funny, so.
especially because it's current event stuff. Because like for the Machete Show, it's always something that's currently in the news.
Yeah.
For class, I can kind of bring it into something I want to be talking about, which is where like class is my favorite to write because I can be like, all right, so the subject is this. There was like one, it was like envy, and I talked about human nipples because I was like, birds don't have nipples, and I'm envious of your nipples, and I don't get to have those, and boo, boo, nah. And that brought in something else to talk about. So it was like, you know how it is when you're envious of another
Yeah.
species parts, like octopi. Yeah,
Yeah, I want 8 arms. Yeah.
you get me.
I want
So yeah,
Right?
that's it.
Absolutely.
Find a thing that you enjoy.
Is there ever a nerdum that you want to do that you would be afraid that's too deep for the audience?
I feel like it's just if it's not a culture that I'm familiar with, then I'm like that's where I feel like I'm not allowed to, or I feel like I'm out of step. But not for the audience, because the audience is getting what I give them. I don't care. This is what I did today. You came here to hear what I had to say, and this is what I'm into right now. If I want to talk about blowing glass, I'm going to talk about blowing glass. That's how this is going to go, and I'm going to tell you why it's interesting. But like, what would a topic be that the audience doesn't really want to talk about? I don't know. Sports, probably.
Well,
They're
I mean,
drinking.
it's Chicago. If you're in Chicago, there's baseball, there's the Sox, and then there's the minor league team, the Cubs.
Right. Yeah. The AAA.
Yeah.
They're like it's like watching a kid's recital. You're like, oh, which one's yours? Oh, that one's mine. Yeah, that's a Cubs game.
Mine, the one eating the grass out in the left field.
A-Rod, turn around. Yeah, no. I've done sports before, I guess. But that's just not a very like we're not going to get into a deep sports fandom there in that room.
Yeah.
Blowing glass, that's cool. No kink shame. You be you. I have talked about blowing glass before, James.
And
Just saying.
who's glass?
Well, you'll have to Google it later.
Okay.
That's exclusive for his only birds.
Yeah,
Okay.
again, incognito mode, guys.
Oh,
There you go. There you go. So I liked your Superman take when
Okay.
you were talking about
Prove
Superman and Hope, and I can't remember what else you talked about. I've slept since then.
Our take is still getting hate, man. Like hard.
Yeah, I feel like that's just the most obvious thing to shit on. Like that movie when it was over, I was like, dude, that
Yeah.
movie was fine. Like, what's the problem?
Mhm.
That's like getting a. I don't know why I'm looking over here. There's no one there. It'd be like, it's like if it's like getting a lemonade and being like, I've got notes. You're like, why? Why? It's lemonade. Just enjoy it. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's sweet. It's refreshing. Let it be.
Yeah.
Is it going to win any awards? No, I don't care. It's not going to blow. It didn't blow my mind. I liked it,
Right.
and I thought it was pleasant, and I enjoyed the pleasantness. So
Right.
there.
Mhm.
I like fruit. So there. I eat
Yeah.
my vegetables. So there. Yeah, that was it. Positivity's punk, I guess.
I mean,
I liked it. I thought it was much more colorful.
Yeah.
First of all,
I would hope
And,
so. It's Superman.
yeah,
Yeah.
and a lot more hopeful. It was a nice hopeful spot.
Well,
in the
you know,
sea of
it's because we
bullshit.
had to live through the Snyderverse, and that like we're all traumatized by it.
right.
So when we see someone be nice to us, we're like those puppies that they rescue that they're like, watch this dog learn kindness for the first time. And it takes like 3
Yeah.
months for them to eat like a treat. That's us
Yeah.
watching that new
Yeah.
Superman. We're like, oh, is it okay? It's like us under a blanket for like 3 days. Is it cool if I come out? Is it cool if we hang out? Can David Cornsweat just give me a hug? Is that cool? Is that all right?
Right. No.
I like that we're just like, I don't want to know anything about this guy. He's probably a jerk because all people are. I just kind of want to hang out with this particular Superman. It's
Yeah.
really nice.
Right. Exactly.
He probably
Well,
isn't.
I'm a
He
huge
seems
Wonder
nice.
Woman fan, so I liked the Wonder Woman, the first.
I
Wonder
liked the
Woman.
first. I did. I also liked that movie a lot.
I liked the second one too, but I went into it with thinking that the '80s was also a character in the movie,
Oh,
and
no.
it made everything make sense to me. So that's how I took it.
I did like Wonder Woman. I thought it was
Yeah.
good. It was
Yeah.
just so like washed out. I needed color.
Hmm.
And that's
Yeah.
like why I thought the new Superman was great. I was like, "Oh, look at that. He's blue. That tracks.
Right, he's not gray.
He's not
or
gray.
black.
The
Yeah.
and
sun's
he's not-
out.
And he's not crying and killing millions of people.
Right.
This Superman rules."
Yeah, he's not doing a 9/11.
Yeah, exactly. Several times. But he's the hero.
Well, I want all those dark stories. We've discussed this many times on this channel. All those dark stories to be in the Elseworlds. So I want to see
Yeah.
Injustice. I want to see
Yeah.
Injustice.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
give it time. We have to care
Mhm.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. I'm really happy about that. I was real reticent to watch Peacemaker season 1
It's
because
Great.
I find Peacemaker to be really misogynistic and an asshole. and
I
his
didn't
character
want
trait. That's
that-
his character trait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But I didn't want to watch a show about that until I was ready. So I did. I watched it before the second season came out. And I now know why everybody says it's so good, because it is.
It's fun.
But yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
was
it was
good.
one of
and
the few things. Sorry, it was one of the few things that I watched before her. So
Yeah, usually I'm the one that watches all the nerd stuff before he does. So.
yeah,
Oh, nice. I think that like what I don't need right now is James Gunn talking about how he's rebuilding the DCU or whatever the shit. Just make a movie.
yeah.
Like we don't
Make a
need that.
movie.
You get to earn that.
Right.
Like Marvel
Yeah.
didn't know. Marvel thought it would be
Yeah.
fun if they did. And now here we are 57 million movies later and we're like, I can't wait for them to reset it and start all over. So great.
I'm
Please
a
do
little
more.
mad about that. I'm like, I invested in these characters
yeah, I don't
and
Yeah,
these
but, like,
stories,
In
and you're gonna
reality,
reset it, and then it makes.
given my understanding of linear time, I feel like these actors eventually have to go like, "Hey man, can I have pasta now?"
Well, no.
It's been a bit.
We're doing it till they're 90.
Yeah,
Do it
exactly.
until
Until
they're
you're
90.
90. Hugh Jackman's fine. He's doing whatever he wants. He can do whatever. But like
Look, he
Mark
just got
Ruffalo, I
divorced.
worry
He
about.
needs
I
the
always.
money.
Yeah.
He does need the money. You worry about Mark Ruffalo. I'm always like, just
No,
make
it's like
sure he's
you
happy.
were born to do two things. You were born to play Wolverine and play an ahistorical P.T. Barnum. That's the two things.
I enjoyed the new Fantastic Four. I had a great time. But I'm a Galactus bird. Like, I was excited to see Galactus on the screen. And when
Yeah.
it was right. Well, Skip, it depends on what you mean by more fantastic. You mean the original ones? Yeah, those movies suck. But this new one was a ton of fun. Give me more. Thank you.
Oh, I
I
need
want
a
more.
sequel to Roger Corman's Fantastic Four.
I need them to release Roger Corman's Fantastic Four first, and then
Yeah.
I'll see that sequel. By the way, that
Oh, you haven't-
documentary is really dope if you haven't seen it.
Oh, I love the
I was
documentary.
gonna say,
So good.
you haven't seen the bootleg copy? I saw that.
No, I
back
have
in the
not seen the
80s.
bootleg. I would
Well, and
love to.
that's where like my memory confuses me. Is like, where did I see this fucking movie?
Mhm.
I remember watching it.
No, it's like, yeah, you just saw the trailers there, right?
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Because I remember watching the movie, and I'm just like, where the fuck did I watch it? How did I
Oh,
watch it?
Thrasher, you're totally right. Also, fun fact: Unicron voiced by Orson Welles in the '86 Transformers.
Mhm.
So that means, and that was his last movie. So that means Orson Welles' last line on screen, this titan of human cinema, the last thing he ever said on screen was, "You'll never defeat me," before exploding in space. We should all be so
Wow.
lucky. The only one that
Yeah.
has story career that dark and deep was Christopher Lee. So,
Oh my
those
God,
are your heroes.
Christopher Lee, man. Oh
Yeah.
shit. The just the fact that James Bond is based on Christopher Lee.
Yep, on Christopher. Goes from James Bond to Dracula to a wizard to another wizard to a Jedi to just living out the rest of his days just making metal albums. We should all be so
Amazing.
lucky.
Yeah.
Truth.
It's just awesome.
I think Orson Welles was
About
always
him is
drunk when they were
badass.
alive. Skip said
Was
he was
that-
drunk. I think
is
Orson
that
Welles
the-
is
yeah, he
always
was drunk.
drunk.
Yeah,
Always
well, that's
drunk.
not
Yeah.
a shock. I'm not surprised by that at all.
And
If
I
you're
guess
not
he
drinking,
said,
what are you
yeah,
doing?
Talking about the number of reboots.
Well, yeah, I don't need them to reboot it again. They've kind of nailed it. I've kind of like, yeah, this is fun. I like this movie. Do it again. Bring
Yeah,
it back. Bring them all back.
I really liked Pedro.
Yeah, I didn't know if I
was-
was going to, but I enjoyed.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah, I was a
I like
little
it.
reticent about it, but yeah. And I loved Vanessa Kirby
Yeah,
as
I
Sue.
think like
thought she was
solid
really good.
cast. Everybody in it, super
Mhm.
fun. But I was there for Galactus, and I got what I came for.
You mean you didn't just get a giant smoke monster in space?
I don't know what you're talking about. As far as I'm concerned, I saw Galactus, and that's all I have to say about that. Leonard Nimoy was Galvatron, it's true, but I would say the standout performance in the Transformers movie is Eric Idle on the Junk Planet, where the only song they're playing is "Dare to Be Stupid" by Weird Al Yankovic.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
That's where I want to live.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Any sane person wants to live there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chad, do you fly in airplanes?
No, who's got that kind of money? But I would if I could, and I have. And I will
Okay.
again, because I'll be in Baltimore in October, brag. And I'm going to have to fly there because I'm not taking that train. And I'll be in New Orleans, double brag, second week October, so I have to take a flight. And if I do, I'm fine with it. I think you guys have kind of nailed that. I feel like humans are really good at planes. Because, like, and I see it fly over there, because we live in Chicago on a flight plan, or flight path. And I'll see him like just like lined up coming like straight at us, and I'm just staring the whole time. I'm just watching. I'm just like little bird, big sky, just like someday I'll be a jet. Because like look at this, I'm packing bullshit for wings. Like this isn't gonna get me very far.
Yeah.
That makes you a flight.
Sure.
Yeah, well that's what you call it. It's different in our time, in our world. We just call it. We call them walkie birds in my world.
Walkie bird.
Walkie birds. You know walkie birds? Walkie birds are flying birds. You a flyer? Frequent flyer? What's your mileage? That's what we do. They're a secret world of birds.
That's
There we
it's,
go.
it's like in the army. Anybody who's non-airborne, we just call you.
Yeah,
Ray.
yeah.
Well, I was going to ask you, if you did have a 10-hour flight, who would you like to sit next to and why?
Dead or alive?
George Clooney. Okay, if I'm doing humans, it's gonna be
Now,
George Clooney.
Is
I
it
feel like he's
George?
got a lot.
You just want to stare at his face the whole time? Or
No. I feel like he's got a lot of really interesting stories, and he knows everybody. And he makes good tequila. Okay. But if it wasn't gonna be George Clooney because he's busy, he's always busy. That's a good question. Like, who would I want to sit and talk to? I don't know. I feel like Justin Long would be fun.
Oh wow!
I also feel like for some reason, I just got mail. Was that me or you? Anyway, Justin Long would be fun. I mean, right now it's gonna be Zach Krieger because I have 1,000 questions.
Oh yeah, that would be
so-
such a fun conversation. Like
One of those three,
we talk barbarian, and then weapons, and then
and then whitest kids you know.
whitest kids you know. But then what's the thing we just reported on it? What was the thing that he just?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me get
Whoa.
it.
Was it
I'll get the
Companion?
story.
No, he just got a big franchise.
Yeah, Resident
He's doing
Evil.
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
That's right, Resident Evil, and just kind of like pick his brain. Like, what are you gonna do with Resident Evil, dude?
Well,
Um,
I'd talk to him about Wrecked, the Lost parody show that he did.
Can I wait? If I could pick somebody who's passed on, I would pick Wes Craven because I feel like Wes
Ooh.
Craven's an interesting hang.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
those
he
are my
would-
answers
and-
there, and I stick with it.
Yeah. That's awesome.
If I were to pick a member of the non-cis male human experience, Meryl Streep or Glenn Close,
Ooh,
Oh.
or
Ooh.
Angela Lansbury, if I could bring anybody
oh
back,
my God, yes.
or Angela Bassett. Anyone named Angela, really? Yeah, I don't know.
Lansbury would
Angela Bassett would be fun.
be. Yeah, like Angela Lansbury.
Kiki Palmer. Let's do Kiki Palmer. That's what
Oh,
we'll do.
yeah.
Final answer.
Final
Oh,
answer.
Kiki Palmer would be like so fun on like a girls' weekend.
Kiki Palmer or Natasha Lyonne.
Now
'Cause we're
that's
gonna
going to
get-
be a different kind of party.
We're gonna get shit-faced on that plane,
Oh. Yeah.
and then we're gonna have to take a nap at the hotel, and then we're gonna go to where we're going.
And then she's gonna tell stories about how she got wasted with a bird.
Yeah, and people are gonna be like, "No, were you on drugs?" And I'll be like, "No, that's me. Where's your shower?"
Like, you guys are never gonna believe this. I got shit faced with a talking bird.
You're like, what, for Natasha Lyonne? Yes, I do. I do believe you.
So
Very true.
what are you like binging right now? What are you nerding out on right now? What's your
What am I binging right now? I'm nerding out on. Oh, we just did. Watching the new Alien show.
Yeah.
Alien Earth. I'm binging. I'm like on a hardcore King of the Hill watch.
So-
And
so fucking
what
good.
else? It is. It's really good. Oh, and like late night Frasier. I've been on a Frasier kick lately.
Nice.
That show is like having a cognac before bed. You're like, they're so much smarter than me, but man, they just can't get it together. It's just like, you feel so rich. You feel like you have money.
yeah.
So I like that. It helps me. It helps me sleep at night.
Did you feel the need to watch Cheers before Frasier?
Nah. I drink on my own schedule. Thank you. I don't need others around me telling me about their day. But
Yeah.
Frasier, on the other hand, that's a good hang. That's a show I'll binge.
Nice.
Not what you were expecting, Nerdcast. No. Toss salad and scrambled egg. Questionable lyrics, but Frasier is never good at timing. So I appreciate it.
Now that
And,
you know, hey, we consider any fandom welcome. So
Yes.
the
And-
Frasier
yes,
fandom,
Nailed it.
phrase heads,
The Frasier heads,
yeah, the phrase heads.
The phrase
Craniacs.
Craniacs. Yes.
Craniacs. There you go.
I'm in.
So we're gonna jump into some wrap up questions here now. So because we have
Do
these wrap-
it. Yeah, my computer's gonna die. I just looked up. I was like, oh shit. I gotta go.
I'm gonna ask you.
So I'm
Almost
so
like we do.
professional. Okay, go on. Sorry.
I'm gonna ask you the hardest question you've ever been asked in your life, man. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. What is your favorite kind of taco?
Free.
That's good. That's good. I don't think we've ever gotten that as an answer, and I think that's the best one.
Yeah, that's the best taco.
What's some advice you might have for anybody trying to get into comedy or into the industry in general?
Don't do what everyone says is your worst trait. That's gonna help you. Stop doing the thing that you think is gonna work and do the thing that everybody tells you is not working, and like lean into it. And that sets you apart. That's the Steve Martin piece of advice. And also, write what makes you laugh. I know that sounds super like just do what makes you happy. No, it's what actually makes you laugh. Like if you are giggling while you're writing, the audience will pick up on that. I guess that's it. Like that's all there is. That's all there is to it. If you're laughing at your shit, then others will laugh at your shit. Maybe not everybody, but you can't please everybody. Don't worry about set up, punchline. Blah blah blah. Like sure. Math is great, and like I get it, but if you're not giggling, who cares? Then you're just being witty, and that's not. No one wants that right now. We need like actual laughs. So really, make yourself laugh.
I dig that. I like that.
Yeah, that was good.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if it doesn't work, I didn't say shit.
He takes no responsibility.
Who would win in a fight? The chickens from Legend of Zelda or the Skeksis?
Skeksis, come on, man, they're huge. Those chickens ain't shit. Like they
kill-
can, I mean,
They kill Link.
I get it. You can like they'll
They
lift
kill
you
Link.
places. That's neat, but the Skeksis have money. Like, no, screw that, dude.
They can kill Link though.
Yeah, okay, that's fine, but like, so can the Skeksis. Who wins in a fight, me or Salacious Crumb?
Speak Rum.
Oh, me, man. I got a knife for a face. I guess he kind of does, too. I don't know. How tall is he? I think he's probably... We're about the same height.
You're the same
Also,
height.
I have... You know what? No, it's me. I have clothes on. I'm wearing an extra layer. I'll take that.
But then,
Yeah,
no.
I'll take
But
that.
You fight him, and then by association, you're associated with Jeffrey the Hutt.
Yeah. Well, no. If by that you mean I am in proximity, then yeah, I guess. But I don't know how I need a backstory. How did I get into this fight? Like, did I show up? Was I invited to the barge? Like, there's a lot. I have a lot of questions.
You're facing him you're facing him in Starfighter.
Oh, I got in, guys! I got in. This is huge.
I was like,
Yeah.
it's like fucking bat in the sun. You just show up in the same place and you guys just don't like it.
Yeah, I'll take him down. I'll send him down.
So what's next for you, man? What's something you want to plug here?
Well, you can always go to my YouTube to check it out. We usually try to update it once a week. Follow me on all the socials because you'll always see what I'm up to, where I'm at. The thing that's happening in the city of Chicago, if you're nearby, Paper Machete this Saturday. Actually, I have to email that guy tonight to figure out what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, I'll be there. And then the big thing is Columbus Comedy Festival, week from today. I have a brand new 1-hour show that I'll be doing. That's just me. It's called Chad versus the Internet, and I'm very excited about it. I'm not spoiling it at all, but it's me versus the Internet. But yeah, that's where I'll be at. And I'm also hosting a bunch of things. So I'm at the Columbus Comedy Festival. And then new class is back, September 17th, Graveyard. Come across the pond, man. September 17th. I'll get you in. Seriously, I got you. Yeah, so come find me at class. Come find me at the Green Mill. Come find me in Columbus.
Very cool.
And in October, no, I'm just kidding.
Hey man, if you're coming out to the West Coast, I'm definitely gonna make my way. So
We definitely have a show that we're working out. We did Kulak's Woodshed 2 years ago, and I want to bring me and Bill and Lucy and Sarah Hester Ross back, and Grant, who's and Grant and Toyley. Toyley was also there. I would bring Toyley back. Working on it.
nice.
Awesome.
All right, well that's it for us today, guys. God, it was a shit ton of fun.
Yeah, anytime.
Absolutely,
I'm here.
Yeah.
We definitely need you back. We need you back just to hang out, but also we need you back on the buzzer, man. If you're ever available Friday,
Yeah.
I'm around. Hit me up. You guys know where to find me.
absolutely. Are you?
Absolutely.
When am I coming to SAC? What is SAC? Sacramento?
You know,
Oh, I mean, I'm working on it. I don't know. I already told you what I'm doing. I have shit to do right now. I'll get there. The thing is, I want to do a thing where Chad flies south. Like, I think the idea is that was the show we were talking about doing because it was going to be cold in Chicago, and they were like, well, we'll send you south. And then there's some Chad Goes Home. We were talking about doing something at Laguna, but, like, in time. Keep an eye on the socials and my website, and call me and email me, but don't at me because I will respond. I hate being added. I'm like, what? What did I do?
What you want?
Adding is like the principal's office.
It is. It does feel like that. You'll see, like, in the mentions thing in your TikTok, you're like, what? Who's stitching me? What right-wing psycho is stitching me right now? What do I need to deal with right now? Ugh. Oh, what's your hot take, Alpha Bro? Let's go, Brogans. No, please don't add me.
oh, dude, no. We get a lot of hate specifically on one video. It's to this day. I still get people fucking. I had people talking shit to me today about it. I had a take about Aquaman should stay Polynesian, and all the right wing guys on.
You don't say. They're the most basic problems too. You're like, oh, okay.
About him not
Cool.
being white, like, oh well,
Yeah.
white people sailed the oceans.
Yeah,
Okay, so
mhm.
you want to make him a fucking uninteresting fucking
Mhm.
guy again? Just fucking
It's
no.
like, no, it's everybody. First of all,
Colonizer.
everybody's favorite. Everybody's favorite is the best one. Everybody's favorite thing is the right one, and you're just kind of like blah blah blah. Just know that when they're doing that, they're pooping.
Probably.
Like they're sitting on a toilet, rage pooping, and you're just like,
sitting
dude,
out
don't
one
push,
side,
don't
sitting
push,
out
dude,
both ends.
Using that.
don't push. Relax.
Or they're sitting
how
and
you
they're
get hemorrhoids.
constipated.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, well, if somebody is mad that Aquaman is Polynesian, it probably means that they haven't had anything good to eat in a long time. They're sitting there trying to shit out some McDonald's fries, and you're like, dude, that's bad for everybody. You're going to blow a gasket, man.
Yeah.
Not that I have any problem with it.
How 800-pound septic tanks end up in the fucking Chicago River. So
It's true. And that did happen.
you know. Before we get going, guys, should
Oh,
you
you're welcome, Thrasher.
absolutely should you give everybody
Yes, I'm also here. All right. I am SHU Studios on YouTube and on Instagram. I'm going to talk about lore and world building, which includes Elder Scrolls content, TTRPG videos,
Yeah.
lore and fantasy world, and so much more nerdy stuff.
Yeah.
I'm also on Frey's channel. Please stop. We have a little series called Classified. We take your favorite pop culture characters and place them into their respective D&D classes. There's also Journals of the Ancestors, where we go over the different races, ancestries, and/or species inhabit the worlds of the multiverse. I am also in the Disconcerting Sphere. I'm on the Download on Tuesdays. The Build on Thursdays, sometimes. It's very sure you're watching right now. And the Buzzer on Fridays. And I am allegedly on Kyber Cave Productions.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I love you, Shadu. I love you.
Jen, anything to add?
No.
Okay. Graveyard.
Solid answer.
Yes,
Welcome,
I am
sir.
Graveyard, co-host of the Mostly Pod Out Night Mostly podcast. A new episode dropped.
Mostly.
Yes, an
There you
episode
go.
dropped an hour and 6 minutes ago. It's the part 3 of the Friday the 13th franchise review. Check it out and check us out on 9 p.m. on every Wednesday. Conversations in the Void, except for last night that was 2 hours earlier because we had a guy who was too tired to stay up till like 8 o'clock at night. And so we seriously, that was the reasoning. So check that out. Yeah, and also social media, Pilot at Night. We'll see you there, and hopefully Whispers from the Deep is coming soon. If anyone ever books with it for the new show,
Whispers from the Deep featuring Chad the Bird. There we go.
Yeah, I'm in. Let's do it.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know who I am, your boy, Young Phil. All of the places. Of course, we are still on the road to 500, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to get 500 subscribers on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, please. Once we hit 500 subscribers, we're giving away a bunch of Lego kits. It is going to happen just as soon as we hit 500 subscribers. I think we're about probably 15 away or something like that. So we're close, guys. We're right there. So as soon as we hit that number, we're going to do a stream. And I'm giving away a bunch of Lego kits. I've already got a bunch of them set aside. So here we go. Of course, if you want to discuss anything, you have anything you want to discuss, let us know what you're nerding out on and connect with us on all the social media places. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. For some reason, we're still there. I don't know why. We're going to get rid of it soon. Twitch, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, Discord, Blue Sky, MySpace, Vine, GeoCities, Friendster, Second Life, AIM, Farmers Only, Christian Mingle, OnlyFans. It's only pictures of Aaron Watson's feet and Mandels, the beard by itself. And of course,
Dope.
Mez's glasses, judging you for not subscribing on YouTube. Of course, everything she do will do for money, right? She do?
Yeah,
No, his weird ass.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
should we leave? Guys, should we leave?
Yeah.
Hey,
This
watch.
is very awkward for me.
Yeah.
Very-
Dude, that's his mom.
Oh, I know.
God.
Cool.
Of course, if you'd like us to break up with your boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, pet, schoolyard bully, annoying neighbor, or just tell us how much you enjoy us, hate us, or wish the internet would consume us completely and spit us out at the feet of every right-wing troll that's pissed off at everything that we all put out on the internet, then you can send us an email at distancenerding@aol.com, and we will read it live on air. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from us tonight. We had a blast. I want to thank Chad the Bird
Yes.
one more time for being on the show
Incredible.
with us.
Yeah, thank you
Yes,
for
thank
having
you.
me.
Yes.
Absolutely, man. Of course, thanks, and keep nerding together. As everybody in the chat is saying, flared bass.
And Bruce.
And Bruce,
Bruce,
Bruce.
go to bed.
Go to
Go to bed.
sleep. Go to bed.
go to bed, Bruce.
Good night,
I'm here for you.
Bruce.
Good night,
Go to
Bruce.
bed, Bruce.
Chad, tell Bruce to go to sleep.
Bruce, go to sleep.
There
Or
you
I
go.
will find out.
And he's a predatory bird, buddy.
Mm.
More eye contact. His dad, just more eye contact. Love you guys. We will see everybody tomorrow for the buzzer. I believe we are playing Jackbox.
Adult Jackbox
Adult
games.
Jackbox.
Yeah, we're playing Jackbox Naughty Edition. That's going to be a fucking blast.
Mm.
We'll see everybody tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central. We'll see everybody later.
Distance nerding.